Hello, 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 everyone. How are you? I hope you're better than me because I did a thing.
Yeah.
You know,
Uh, she did a no-no.
yeah, as my grandchild said, you know, and I don't know what you did today, but today my grandmother threw herself down the stairs. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oliver made a comment about grandma throwing herself down the stairs.
There used to be a song about that, didn't there?
So what had happened was Saturday, Oliver and I went to the one of the most awesomest. Um, there's this awesome secondhand store in Atlanta. That's in Atlanta, right? So I'm like, yeah, we could do this, and let's go, because Oliver and I. Well, there was also Oliver and I. Oliver has been looking for a job and found this place, and it was like, well, can we ride by there to see how far it is from the house? And I'm like, absolutely. And I was looking at the map, and I went, hey, look, there's a good farmer's market right there. So we're like, okay, well, we'll go to the farmer's market also. And it's like, yeah, let's do it. And then we went to the farmers market, and it's, oh my gosh, amazing, Marcia. It's indoors, and
Oh,
it
nice. Oh, great. That's
huge.
fantastic.
It's like a refrigerator. First of all, it is huge. They have flags of all the different countries hanging from the ceiling, which represents the foods they sell.
Mm.
They have stuff that's imported, like canned goods and boxed goods that are imported from different countries, not just normal stuff that you would have hanging around here, in our regular stores.
Right.
So you have the boxed goods, the pastas, the canned goods, drinks, flours, rices, all that kind of stuff. You have the complete huge fruit and vegetable section for fresh fruits and vegetables, things I'd never heard of. Right there being sold. And, so pick up one of these and pick up one of those. Hey, let's try this. Hey, let's try that kind of thing. Ooh, I like this. Haven't been able to get it. Let's get some. Uh, one of those kind of things. And then they have the fresh meat market and seafood market. They have the smoked goods. And oh my word, the cheese section. I picked up
I'd
some
be I'd be going crazy in the cheese section.
cheddar cheese from Wales.
Oh.
Welsh cheddar cheese. It's a light colored cheese. It's not white. It's not white cheddar, but it's not a yellow cheddar. Cheddar. It's like in
A, cr-
between the two. It's
a,
really. It's
a pale yellow, creamy white kind of.
yes,
Yeah.
and the flavor matches. It is. Oh gosh, amazing! Freaking amazing!
Well,
I
real
bought.
quick, I want to say hi to Crimson, Pam Griffin, um, Courtney, White Indo, Renee, Edie, who's in the hospital with AFib. Not
Mm,
cool, Renee. Um, let's see. Mike McDermott, Kathy Garn. Hi there, and how's my best friend Ricky? Hi, Francis. Ah, no, Grandma didn't get run over by a reindeer.
nope, Grandma
And
did not get run over by a reindeer. So, but
Tricky, Patty, and
mm,
that's it. Yeah, we need to
yeah.
bubble wrap her. Yes, but that's
So,
okay. We'll
so
get
we
there.
went to this farmer's market and we picked up a few things. We didn't pick up a lot of stuff because we didn't bring a cooler with us. No cool packs and everything.
Because
But
you didn't know it was there.
well, we knew it was there because I saw it on the map.
Hmm.
But we didn't realize how amazing it was going to be. That was the thing. It
So
was like,
that's at least once a month visit now.
oh God, yes, yes. We're still going to go to the other market we go to
Hmm.
because they had some stuff this market didn't have, but this market had stuff the other market didn't have.
Hmm.
So it. it was an amazing market. And then it's like, well, what do you want to do? And I said, that secondhand store that we love is here. And Ollie's like, let's go. So we go, and you walk in. There's a section where the register is, and they have some jewelry where they keep like the more expensive stuff, the jewelry and stuff like that. And you walk in, and there's this big board there that says, welcome to this secondhand store. I'm not naming it because people are twats. For today, if it has a red tag on it, we're selling it at 50% off because it's been here too long and we want it to go away. If it has a blue tag, it's this percent off because it's been here for a while, but not quite red tag. And look for these special stars because these are today only reductions. One day only reductions. And like I do anytime I go to a secondhand store, I go and look at the cabinets to look for an antique cabinet. I'm always looking at it for antique furniture, for the perfect antique furniture. Honey, I will trade out my table that's in my breakfast nook if I found the right antique table and chairs. Just the way it is. The one I have is from the 50s, and I would throw it out in the yard for one from the turn of the century in a heartbeat or less. I love my antiques, right? So we go in there, and they had this one cabinet. The front panel was broken, not cracked. It was broken, and I'm like, oh, I could get a new glass for that with no problem. Ooh, it's $300. I'm not paying $300 and then spending almost $100 to get that piece of glass for it. Nah, I'll pass. Looked at the next cabinet; it was already sold. Turned around, they had this big white. Light or blonde, I should say, not white, but blonde cabinet. It was a beautiful cabinet, but I'm like, do I really want to take on painting another cabinet? And this one's twice as big as the last one. No, I really don't. And I look next to it, and there's this beautiful medium to dark brown wood cabinet. It's got 2 cabinet doors and 3 drawers down the center, and then 2 cabinets, one on each side as the base, and then full glass top piece. And it's ornate, and it's beautiful, and it is amazing. And I went, crap, it's $250. Do I want to spend $250 on a cabinet? And I know I have to get a couple pieces of glasses for it, but no, I'm not going to do that. It has a star on it. It has the star. So I step on over to see what the star says. And the star said $99.
Hello, it's Tori's. It's Tori's.
$99 today. So I said, sold. So actually I said, Oliver, stand here with this cabinet and tell everybody it's sold. I went up to the front and I went, if I bought one of those big 2-piece cabinets, how long will you guys hold it for? And she said, we prefer for people to pick it up within 24 hours. I said, what are your hours tomorrow? And she told me, what time they opened and what time they closed. I'm like, that's awesome. So I messaged my daughter, and I'm like, and what time were you planning on borrowing my Tahoe to go do your thing? And she's like, oh, it wouldn't be before noon, 2 o'clock. And I'm like, ooh, this works out perfect. I get up in the morning, pick up the cabinet, get home, empty out the Tahoe, then Lily can borrow my Tahoe because she needed to get something bigger than the car would carry, or she thought. But by the time I got home, she told me she didn't even need the Tahoe. But anyway, so Oliver and we paid for everything. Oliver found a couple of LPs and a couple of CDs, and we paid for everything and took our purchases home except for the cabinet, and we were just stoked about getting this beautiful cabinet. And we come home and, stopped along the way and mind our own business and who's it and what's it. And I go on Lisa's live Saturday night after she decided to send me the link. I did give her hell about forgetting to send me the link. It's not like she didn't have Ray there. I can't imagine why she would forget me. She had the amazing Ray there. So, so go to bed, get up. I woke up and I was like, one more hour. Went back to sleep for an hour. Woke up after that. Tap, tap, tap on Oliver's door and said, we going to do this? And Oliver's like, yeah. let's get ready and do it. So I start getting ready and I start coming down the stairs. And I noticed my right Achilles tendon felt tight. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to have to stretch this out when I get down all the way down the stairs. And I'm about 4 steps from the bottom. This is my best recollection. I think I'm 4 steps from the bottom. I could have been farther than that from the bottom. I remember 4 steps. And my right leg folds backwards under me because my body is moving forward, right?
Mm-hmm.
My mind says, protect the knee. I kick my left leg straight out in front of me and drop to my left hip to protect my knee. My right leg, about 3 to 4 inches above the ankle, proceeds to bounce off of the steps going down. Because it's under me. And I get to the bottom and I was like, ow, that hurt. And then I hear Oliver go, are you okay? And I'm like, I think so. And Oliver goes, do I need to wake up? Do I need to make up with Mr. Jeff? And I'm like, no, don't wake him up. Just wait. And so I pushed myself up to sit on like the second or third step up. You know how you don't sit on the bottom step. You sit a couple of steps. And so I hoist myself up with my arms and just scooch back. Because I don't want to try to stand up in case I broke something. I don't want to be hitting my face on the ground. So I just scooched myself up, and then I started the assessment of my arm hurts. Okay, and I'm running my fingers along the bone in my arm, because if I broke it, I'm going to feel that it's broken. Okay, that doesn't feel broken. Moving my hand, because my top of my hand hurts. Nope, that's not broken. My elbow, nothing's loose floating around in there. That's fine. My toe, my middle toe on my left foot hurts. And I look down and go, I might have broke that. I've broken toes before. I did martial arts. I've broken toes before. No big deal. But my right leg, that part 3 to 4 inches above the ankle, man, that hurts bad. That's like hurting real bad. And I look down and I'm like, I hit it kind of good, rub on it. I'm like, ooh, wow, that hurts. And I said, okay, well, let's see if I can stand up. If I hit the ground, wake up my husband. And I stood up and I'm like, okay, I'm standing up, and I moved my body around. You know how if you fall down, you want to move and see if everything's okay?
Yeah.
I'm moving my body around, stepping in place. Everything feels fine. Takes a few steps. I'm good. We're good to go. Let's get this going. We got to get there and get back. And Oliver's like, okay. And we had already loaded the trailer up the night before. So we grabbed the blanket that I dropped as I fell, and a couple of towels and stuff for the glass shelving. Jump in the Tahoe and we haul out. We're gone. And we get there, and I get out of the car, and it's, ow, it hurts. I'm okay. It hurts. I'm okay. Go in. 3 most amazing men helped us load everything. We wound up, the cabinet's not flat on top. The front of it arches up, has a curved part that arches up about 6 to 8 inches taller than the flat part of the cabinet.
And it has a finial on the top,
which made it not fit in the trailer. And it did not fit in the Tahoe. Not laying down or standing up or even diagonal. So it's like, and I noticed there's brackets holding that top piece on, that whole curved top piece on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, the guy's like, I bet we can just unscrew the brackets and all the support and take off this whole top piece. Let's do it. So they're doing it, and it's like not lifting up. And I said, give me a flathead screwdriver. You guys are being too nice. And they're looking at me like this terrified face. I said, I'm going to do it from the back side. So if it scratches the wood, it's not scratching anything anyone's going to see. The only thing that's going to see the top of this is my cats. And they laughed. That's exactly what they did, Marcia. They laughed about it, and they hand me a flathead screwdriver, and I stuck the screwdriver in the, and I popped it with my hand a couple times, and it broke the seal. And they're like, oh, wait, that's going to work. So I got them to get me a hammer. They didn't want to do it because if they damaged it, I get a refund, they get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
If I damage it, I paid for it. It's mine. I also wouldn't put them in that situation for them to feel bad about it. So I took the screwdriver and I started in the seams and I would, pick it up. The reason why it wasn't lifting off is one, it was had dowel rods, 4 dowel rods glued in the cabinet and in that piece.
Mm-hmm.
And the seam was glued and it had those little staple like things in it holding
Mm-hmm.
it. Not counting the 4 wooden brackets and 6 metal brackets that was holding everything in place. So we took all the screws out. I happened to have had a storage tub in the car with me, so we just threw out all the extra pieces and parts we took off in there. I know which screws go with the metal brackets and which ones go to the wood pieces. It was easy. They're very different. All the extra brackets, all the brackets we took off, put in there, blah, blah, blah. So we did all that. And then
They were able to load it.
it load that piece, that's the whole top, all the glass. And that we was able to lay sideways and get it in the Tahoe. That is the biggest piece of furniture I've had inside the Tahoe. It fit almost completely from one side to the next, completely.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Yeah. It gave, and from the front of the back of the front seats going back, it fit all except for about 9 inches. Extra space was left when we put it in there.
Holy cow, that's big. Yeah.
It's tall. Yeah, it's going to be a tall one. Pretty sure it'll fit in here.
You better hope after you bought it.
It'll fit in here. It'll fit in here. These are normal size ceilings. It'll fit in here. But I think it's going to be as tall as my big cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so yeah, and so they loaded that in there, and then because we had to disconnect the trailer for this to happen. So one of the guys, we disconnected the trailer, and he hoisted it up and wheeled it back, set it down on a bucket. We did all this, hoisted that in, laid the blanket over it, put a piece of blanket around the top piece we just yanked off of it and stuck that in there. Then we took the glass shelves and wrapped them in I brought towels so that I could put them between them and got them all in there. Close that, hook the trailer back up. They bring the base out and we slide that into the trailer. It fit beautifully. Without the top piece on it, both of them probably would have fit in the trailer. But we already had it disconnected. So I'm like, no, we're not going to hook it up and see if it fits. And if it doesn't fit, have to take it apart. So just put it in. So they put it in, no problem. We went back in and did a little bit more shopping, and I found a rock. It was funny because I told the guys, it's like, oh, the cabinet's going to be filled with rocks, crystals, and gems. And the guy goes, oh, we get those occasionally. They just don't last long. And I go in there and I find one. So that was kind of cool. And we wandered around. That's the only thing we bought on Sunday was the one rock. And, we start heading home. It's like, you know what? We forgot to stop and get something to eat for breakfast. So, you know what? We're going to go eat. So we went to the Miller Mushroom to eat. And we're sitting there and I'm like, this is really hurting bad. And I look down and I'm like, yeah, this is kind of getting swell. This is starting to swell up. And so Oliver parented me and says, that's it. When we get home, we are going to get help. We're going to get the base out of the trailer and put it in the house. And then we're going to disconnect the trailer. Don't worry about the top. And you're going to the hospital to get x-rays.
Yay, Oliver.
Yes, dear, kind of thing. And that's exactly what we did. Jeff, Oliver, and I, mainly Jeff and Oliver, got it in. My husband was not impressed with the fact that I didn't wake him up after I fell, but And so I got
wonder why.
about 3:00 in the afternoon. And I'm thinking, I told him, I just need to get these parts x-rays, look at the x-rays, see if I'm broken. If I'm not broken, I'm going home. No problem. And okay. And so I went over the whole thing with the doctor, and the doctor said, left hand, forearm, elbow, x-ray. Right ankle, x-ray. Left foot, x-ray. And I'm thinking, that's a waste of money because all I got to do is pull that toe to pop it back, pop it where it needs to be and strap it to the other toes. I'll be fine. But she called for the x-ray of it. So we did all the x-rays, and I get my chart with the hospital system I'm using. And so I get the x-ray reports before the doctor sees it because I see it the same time it's posted for the doctor. So I'm looking at it, right? First ones I looked at was the right leg. No fractures. Soft tissue damage.
Yay.
Then I checked my arm x-rays. No breaks, no fracture, no fracture, no fracture. Bruised, soft tissue damage, blah, blah, blah. And I get to my foot, and that's not the right one. And the initial x-ray, because they did my foot twice. My foot, it said third toe pain, blah, blah. Oh, no acute displaced fracture. Questionable minimal widening of the Lis-Frac interval. Correlation in comparison with weight-bearing radiographs is recommended. And it says who read them and interpreted them. So I go back in, and they say, well, now you got to stand on the foot while we x-ray it. Are you in any pain? And I'm like, no, the only thing on that foot that hurts is that middle toe. And so they had me do it a couple of different ways. Well, actually about 3 or 4 different ways for her to take. The tech wasn't a lady. So she could take the pictures the different ways, blah, blah, blah. And then I go and I sit and I wait and I wait and I wait and I wait. And I go back up and I said, I know you guys just had shift change. Can you check and make sure I just didn't get lost? Because the app says that I'm supposed to be getting discharged and I'm waiting and I've been waiting quite some time. The guy goes, and I was, talked to the guy and he was nice, and then he goes off and he comes, and then they call me. You got to go in this procedure room. I'm like, what? What procedure?
Because you got a boo-boo.
And I go and the lady says, sit on the bed. I sit on the bed. She goes, I got to put the splint on. I said, what splint? She goes, on your leg, on your left foot. And I mean, your right foot. And I said, my right foot, nothing's wrong with my right foot.
Right foot or left foot?
She said right.
Ah.
And I'm like, I had an x-ray on my right ankle, above my right ankle, my left foot, and my left arm. She goes, I'll be right back. And she left and she came back. And she goes, it's the left foot. The doctor just said it wrong. And I looked, and in one of her reports, she wrote it wrong also. She did put right. For the recommendation for going to orthopedics, she put right foot. So that's not here nor there. But so she does the splint. She called it, she says, I'm putting a Cadillac splint on it. I said, ooh, I get fancy and high dollar, huh? And she just laughed. Because, Cadillac. So and she goes, oh, by the way, I'm glad you have the pants on you have on, because I switched out. I had Jeff throw down my scrubs, because I got scrubs after my knee surgery. Well, I got them before my knee surgery, but I got them to wear after knee surgery because I knew my leg was going to be wrapped and it's going to be bigger than normal. And I did not want to wear leggings or jeans over that. So I got some scrubs. And I usually just wear them lounging around the house. But so I told Jeff, I said, this is where my scrubs are, the blue scrubs. Grab those and throw them down. Because I wasn't going back upstairs at this point, hurting. And so I switched out into my scrubs, and the lady made a comment about, glad you had these on. I said, yeah, I usually wear leggings. And she goes, yeah, you would have had to take your pants off, and we would have had something for you to wear, had to get something for you to wear home, because you were not wearing leggings over this. And then she proceeds to tell me, oh, by the way, you cannot take this off until you see a doctor.
Now tell them what you did to it.
And, don't get it wet. So she wraps it up. And it's an impressive wrapping here. And so then the doctor comes in and she says, Well, you've damaged it looks like you have an injury to your Liz Frack ligament. And I look at her like she grew a third eye because I'd never heard of a Liz Frack ligament before. Because I'm not familiar with feet stuff. Knee, yes. Feet, no. And she goes, and basically she goes, the Liz Frack ligaments are what holds your foot together from side to side. It holds things together. And you need it. And it causes space, and she showed me in the x-ray, and you can actually see it. It causes, if it's injured or ripped or something, the space between your toes widens. That's the interval, the Liz Frack interval. And on non-weight bearing, it was about 3 millimeters. It's supposed to be less than 2 millimeters. And with it being non-weight bearing and it being 3 millimeters, that is why she ordered the second set of x-rays. It actually opens to 5 millimeters, which is half of a centimeter, which is about 1/5 of an inch. Because there's 2.54 centimeters to an inch. Mm-hmm. So 5 fives. So yeah, it's about 1/5 of an inch. That gap between my big toe and the second toe, which blew my mind because neither one of those were hurting. But when they were wrapping my foot, Oliver noticed that the arch of my foot has a bruise. And when I said something to the doctor, she nodded her head and she goes, yeah, that's consistent with this injury.
And so now, as I understand that, it's a ligament and it holds those bones right behind your actual toes in the right place.
Yes. And
certain ones of them.
And if untreated, you get what they call compartment syndrome. And basically, I will start pooling fluid inside in my ankle and foot and low and ankle area.
Not cool.
And I look at her and I said, but I don't want a fat foot. And she goes, the fat foot's the least of it. She goes, because if you don't treat it, it can also cause nerve damage. And I'm like, I don't need any more of that. I got enough. And she goes, exactly. So you're going to leave this on your leg. You're not going to put any weight on it. She goes, we'll give you crutches. I said, with my shoulders, I can't use crutches. But I will go home and order one of them little knee scooters where you kneel on it and scoot around. She goes, perfect. So I zoom, we finished up. We went by and picked up food for everybody because I really didn't think it was going to take that long in there. Because
you didn't get out of there till like 9 o'clock.
Yeah, we were there about 6 hours.
Yeah.
Over 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So we went and picked something up and brought it home for everybody. And basically I walked into the house and sat down and then messaged Oliver. And Oliver got everything I needed from upstairs and brought it down and set me up on the couch. And then I'm walking on my heel, not on the front of my toes, on the heel, to not cause any widening of the foot.
Right.
And no stress there. Not that they don't have it. They have it snug, but not tight. So I slept on the couch last night. Luckily, the couch isn't horrible. Got up, came into here to sit down and work, and I haven't moved. I get up and go to the restroom, and that's it. Tomorrow, my leg scooter should be here. So last night, I messaged my knee doctor and said, it appears that I have a Liz Frack ligament injury. What doctor would you go to? Because that's how I find my orthopedic doctors. If my knee doctor would go to them, then I will go to them. And he gave me a name, and I'm like, perfect. So I go to make an appointment today, and the closest appointment is Monday, a week from now. I have this thing on my leg that I cannot take off and cannot get wet. And I can't go to the doctor for a week.
You're gonna stinky.
No, I'm not.
I'm kidding.
I'm going to put on a garbage bag,
Mm-hmm. And
and
tape it
I'm
real
going to
good.
tape I'm going to use, but I'm going to tape it to my leg, and then I'm going to put another garbage bag on, and then I'm going to tape it on as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to sit backwards in my shower so that I can stick the leg out of the shower curtain. I'm probably going to get like a tub or something to put it in, a plastic storage tub. That way,
Mm-hmm.
the water drains out or drains down the stuff. It drains into the tub instead of on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to take a shower like that. I don't know how else to do it. I mean, it's
Yeah,
not
well,
like
you're not supposed to go kaboing, boing, 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 boing down the steps, okay?
no, I'm not. And it's not like I didn't have a cast from my toes up to my groin when I was a teenager and had a cast on my leg for 3 months. And I figured out how to clean myself. Not easy, but it can be done. Worst case is I have to straddle a shower chair over the side of the tub and sit on it with one leg out of the tub and the other rest of my body more in toward the tub and then bathe that way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the worst case. But
Mm-hmm.
I got this. So Monday on the 8th, I'm taking off a day of work. Nothing like I started the new position today. Nothing like, hey, you got a new job. Congratulations. Yeah, in 1 week, I'm taking a day off.
Did you tell them why? Because I went boom, boom, boom down the stairs and I have to go see
My
a doctor.
supervisor, I talked to her this morning because I was hired, but she did not interview me. The
Uh-huh.
hiring people interviewed me and then told her, here's your new person. So she didn't know me from anything. So she had set up a meeting this morning so we could introduce each other, and get introduced to each other and get to know each other since she's going to be my immediate supervisor.
Mm-hmm.
So we
You
did
could,
that. And when we were talking, I told her that, there's nothing like you going to start a new job so you throw yourself down the stairs. And she's like, you did what? And I explained it to her, and she's like, oh my goodness. And I told her, I have to go to the orthopedist. And she goes, I understand what this is like. She goes, I broke a bone in my foot and could not walk for 3 months. So yeah. Edie, the problem is I can't my foot is completely wrapped. So there's nothing for me to be able to put on it because I can't take the wrap off.
yeah.
If I take the wrap off, I'm at risk of damage. They told me to leave it alone. So.
Yeah, she's got to be, yeah, she threw herself down, not really throwing herself down, but she went down the stairs and kind of messed herself up, Joy.
Yeah, I threw myself down a few stairs. I'm beaten, I'm bruised, and I'm pretty sure my left hip is like one big bruise. But I didn't notice on my right foot, between my big toe and the next toe over, it is like, I think we refer to it as black fluorite. It is that dark of a purple. It's almost black.
On your right foot, too?
On my right foot between my big toe and the next toe over. It doesn't hurt at all.
Yeah,
except when you touch it.
Yeah.
It is a true bruise, just
Yeah.
like my hip is bruised. But still, my left foot does not hurt. But they prescribed me tramadol. I forgot to tell someone to go get it. I guess I should ask somebody if they want to go get my tramadol.
Yeah, you should do that.
Oh, wait. They're not going to be able to.
Why?
Because they can't use my they can't use my medical card to go get it.
Why can't they?
because they're not me and it's pain medicines.
Oh,
That's all right. I'll figure it out tomorrow. I'll make sure my husband goes and gets it. He can
yeah,
get it because he's on my insurance and has a medical card.
yeah,
Can use the copay card, same copay card.
yeah.
So yeah. So
Okay, so we
I'm
got.
bruised. I'm bruised up. No bones are broken, but I did damage one of my ligaments that's kind of important in my foot.
And of course, I get a message, not going on today because I'm in the ER.
Yeah.
And I'm
And
going, oh. And she says, well, I'm waiting to get x-rays. I went downstairs, etc. She tells me. I said, okay, you can keep me posted, right? And then right as we're chit-chatting for a little bit, she says, they're calling me in for my x-rays. I said, okay, keep me posted. She says, okay, we hang up.
yeah. And
Uh,
yeah, go ahead.
and then the next thing I know, we're back and forth and back and forth. And then she sends me this thing and I look it up exactly what that Liz tendon, whatever it is,
This crack.
Liz Frack uh, ligament is. And I'm going, holy shit. You do not want to mess that sucker up because if they have to go in and surgically do that sucker, they have to put a piece of metal in your foot.
I'll be prepared. I've got my knee. I'm going to have my knee scooter tomorrow.
Yeah.
And they're recommending an MRI for it. But what I did was when I set up the appointment, because the doctor's in the same medical group, you could leave notes for what, it's why are you there, blah, blah, blah. And I put that based on the x-rays in the ER, I have an injury to my Liz Frack ligament. The x-rays can be found in my chart under this date, which is yesterday's date, the 31st. And I'm just following up. And, that way the doctor has those x-rays to look at already. He can see my non-weight bearing and my weight bearing of that foot to start to make a plan before I ever get there. So, yeah. But the good news is it is my left foot, so I can still drive without pain. I found out yesterday that I can have Toradol for pain medicine. They injected me with Toradol yesterday. I do not like it. The medicine's not the problem. The needle sticking me is not the problem. The injection of the Toradol into my body it hurt like hell.
Yeah. Number one, I think that's a little. I think Toradol is thick.
I don't know, but it hurt. It hurt like the dickens. I mean, I'm not sore, so I know it wasn't the injection itself.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that was bad. It was like she stuck me, and it was like, I'm like, that's okay. And I could feel her injecting it. And I was like, holy cow, that hurts. And she's like, yeah, about that. And I'm like, you could have warned a girl. And Oliver's looking at me and I'm like, the injection did not hurt. That stuff going into my body, that hurt.
Yeah. I think it's thick, and when it goes in, it's like, holy shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it felt like someone was punching me with brass knuckles. I was expecting my arm to be totally sore by today. But no, it was sore to move it right after she did it. But I made myself move it because that's one of my shoulders I have a lot of trouble with. And if I give in to the pain, I wind up not being able to raise my arm.
Yeah.
So I made it rotate around. It's like, all right, get moving. Come on, get moving.
Yeah, you don't want it to freeze up. Oh, Lord, don't let it freeze.
Yeah. And so I did that. And then, the doctor's like, no weight bearing. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And I was like, tapping the foot over there, like tap, 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 tap. You did hear what the doctor said, right? Yeah. Oliver was on it. get to the house, and Oliver's like, and she can't be walking around the house. I'm not lying. This child was babying me.
Well, somebody's got to tell you what to do because you don't always listen too well.
But at the same
I
time,
love you anyway, but you
I
don't.
said I need something, and Oliver got my stuff last night for me, and has been there to help me. Can't ask for better. I still have half of a cabinet in my car, um, because this is now causing problems. So I'm going to have to see if I can sit on something and scoot around and let Oliver um, can help distract or have direct Oliver on where to put things, um, to get things moving in here, so that because I can sit down on something with wheels and do stuff, as long as I'm not putting my foot down and putting weight on it.
Right.
So
Yeah, because you don't want to completely, if you've just stretched it and you can let it go for a while and let it heal back up, that's fine. If it'll heal back up and it's okay. But if you go in and they take an MRI and, yeah, you need surgery, that's going to be a bitch. But, yeah, you'll face that when you get there. But
okay,
if it'll heal up it altogether, then, yeah.
yeah, I want it to
Then
heal
you
as fast as
just,
possible. So now I'm going to go up and read everything that people have said to me. Did we say hi to Pam Griffin?
yes, we said hi in the beginning.
Yeah,
Or I
Courtney.
did. I don't know whether you did. We got Phil in here now, too.
Yeah, I'm going up because I know we did not. I saw chat.
Greeny,
We didn't read.
Tricky Patty,
Um,
White Indo. Um,
Wait, what? They're gonna knock you out, stop your heart, and then restart your heart, Edie? What the heck?
for AFib, her heart's not cooperating.
Oh.
Yeah. So she
Mm.
doesn't have a broken bone, but she's
Nope.
got either a torn or severely bruised tendon that can be major if she doesn't get it looked into.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Tricky likes the new aid. She takes her time and she does the work really well. That's awesome.
Yes.
Um,
And did you like it, Phil? Your your um your package?
White Indo's friend is going on treatment for leukemia.
That is doable nowadays. It is doable. It
Yeah.
may be a bitch, but it is doable. I have somebody who's just about 3 years younger than me, and she went through it for 2 years. Yep. And so far, she's now in remission. Yeah.
Well, prayers up to White Indo's friend. May they heal well.
Yes.
May they
And
find healing well.
and I asked how Ricky was because Kathy's in here. And Ricky has decided that he can't beat the other three, so he's decided to join them, which is disappointing me terribly.
So he's
That
misbehaving.
so evidently he's starting to misbehave. So Ricky needs a good boy talk, evidently. Um. So yeah. Um.
No, Mike, Rin is not a bad influence on me. You know what? It's been a while since I've done something like that. It's been a while. Last time I fell downstairs was when I fell forward downstairs and landed straight on both my knees. And that's when I decided to get my knee replacement done.
On the worst one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Ray Toller's in here now.
So I'm
So
going
hi Ray
to.
and Lucinda and Mike
Hi,
McDermott,
Phil. Hi, Mike.
JC Man.
Mike, I do not know what CDs Ollie got. All I know is the child says, I found 2 CDs I'm going to really like. Oh, I think one of them was Ricky Martin. But 2 CDs, and it's like, I want these CDs, and they're cheap right there. And then they found the LPs they bought were actually classical music.
Ooh.
So now I got to get them a turntable. Mm. Let me see. My left butt cheek hurts. Just saying.
Take care, Bearded.
Bye, Bearded. Hi, Bearded. I said hi from Mike McDermott, right?
Yeah.
And
And Joy's here. She came in late. She wanted to tell. So I tried to give a synopsis what happened.
hi, Ray. And hi, Lucinda. And hi, JC Man. And hi, Reenie.
Yeah, she's got a black fluorite body part now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And and I told Robbie last night because he called me, and he said, "So I shouldn't call her and see if she's got the books done." I said, "Don't you dare! She may kill you."
Yeah.
And he laughed. So yeah. Uh, so yeah.
But no, I have now my leg where it bounced off the steps looks like it probably is scuffed up. I wouldn't want to put anything on it. It might burn a little bit. It looks like it might hurt, but it's still got a big knot on it and it hurts like hell. Um,
Yeah. No, you're not blocked for purrs. I see you.
I'm still way above up because I'm trying to read everything. Yes, it
And
could be worse, Mike. Yeah, absolutely. I was really afraid that I broke something. Hi, Joy.
hi, Okie. Now, Phil, what did you get in your box? I'm assuming you're talking about a Get Swamp box.
And hi, Patty. Ren, quit cutting yourself.
Lucinda's got a fox that's still getting her chickens.
Hi, Marla. We're in Marla's pocket or something. Hi, Tricky. Okie Mima.
Yeah, Phil, I hope you get good antibiotics to get rid of your UTI because those are not fun. But you still haven't told me what was in your box, Phil.
Hello, Purse. Phil goes to
What?
the urologist tomorrow.
What?
And
What tricky?
getting
Mia, her dog got attacked by two neighbors' unleashed dogs as soon as elevator door opened on our floor. Neighbor's dog was out of control and jumped up on us and got Mia.
And
Oh,
so you
honey.
called the police to report this dog attack?
Yeah, I would have. I hope you enjoy them, Phil.
A skull and a crystal. I can look back and tell you what they are. I just have to remember when it was. And it looks like hen Lisa has laid eggs. Hen Lisa is sitting eggs.
Yeah, she's gone broody.
So that's kind of cool.
Hey, Marla Hughes.
Yeah, we're in Marla's pocket.
Rock and roll. Watch Rock and Roar on YouTube. No, have not. What is Rock and Roar? Purrs.
The police should come on an animal attack. Call the animal. Who are the people that take care of bad animals?
Animal control.
Animal control. Yeah.
Depends on what it was. Send Tori a picture, Purrs. Oh, she's gone extra broody? Oh, so hen Lisa has gone extra broody. Well, this is her first um, broody time. A lot of times they do. Okay, Edie. We won't even discuss running out of room, Ren. I don't know what I'm going to do with some of the stuff I bought recently. I have no room for it as all. Uh-huh. Oh, some guy makes AI videos using cats as the band members and rewrites the lyrics to metal and rock songs. It's cute. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Rock and roar.
Yeah, just get another cabinet room. That's what I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. Is it
So the
better?
whole reason I fell is because I decided to get up early on a Sunday morning to rush into Atlanta to pick up a cabinet.
Yeah.
That's the bounce of it. But my gosh, it's beautiful. And we just kind of crammed it in here to get it out of the way for now because I can't do what I was going to be doing in here in order to make room to put it where I want to put it.
Yeah. So you're having to move. Yeah, you better figure it out and get it set up before you start putting any rocks in because you don't want to move them after you got rocks in.
Oh heck no! But it fixes the problem I was having because I the big cabinet
Mm-hmm.
has stuff in it because it was by the front door, so it has stuff in it. But I'm gonna be taking out that stuff because I'm using the cabinet for rocks,
Mm-hmm.
and so I had needed a place to put those things.
Hello, Monica.
Hi, Monica. And so now I'll have a place to put those things.
Yeah, Tori's not allowed to fall apart. I'm doing enough of that as it as we speak.
I
Oh,
think the term Oliver used was I was throwing myself down the stairs.
yeah.
Why are you running through the house?
I'm still working. I left my earbud last night, and well, they're black, and it was pitch black,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I found it. So
You're charging it to see if it works.
and I didn't have the case. Oh, it works. I just didn't have the case on.
I'm live.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Topher.
I'm going back to work.
Phil, send me a picture of your rocks, and I'll tell you. I'll figure out what I know about them.
Well, he got a skull, and I know because he had left early that day because Laverne needed him, and I bought him a skull. So that one. Now, I think I got him a crystal earlier, but I'm not sure, so we'll have to look that one up. But yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes you bought stuff and said, "I'll tell you what to do with them," and you told Robbie separate.
Yes. Hmm.
There.
Yeah.
Whew. I had to. My foot was bothering me, so I just from having it in this.
Yeah. Evil Jeff is gonna have to. Evil Jeff and Ollie are gonna have to do the moving of stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tori is
Not going to be
she's
standing up.
and she's gonna be sit down and hush while we do this.
No, I'm going to sit down and boss.
Yeah. Well, honey, that may be what you're gonna do, but what they're gonna tell you to do is sit down and hush. Hmm. So yeah. And as for rain, not today so far. They're saying we are supposed to get a bunch tomorrow, and for like 3 days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're supposed to get rain. And then next week, some days we're supposed to get rain. So, yeah.
think Oliver said there's a wheelchair around here. If so, then I can sit in this room in the wheelchair to move around to do things.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let me
Oh,
see.
your yard's flood? Oh, mine doesn't, thank God. Now, my daughter, some of her areas, which they purposely planted certain things in that area because it is low. And so if it does get a lot of water, it's still okay with the plant. It likes water. So yeah, they got some rain, and she said they went out there to work on Saturday. They got some Friday night. And she said you couldn't walk in that area, and that's what yeah, praying for rain in Florida. We're getting some, thank heavens. And so she says you couldn't walk in that area because you were sinking. uh, Phil said he'll send the pictures later.
Okay.
But I know if you got a skull, Phil, that's from me. And the other thing I'd have to look at, because I thought I bought you something else, but I can't remember what it was. Uh-huh.
No, you can't find your extra rock now?
Well, sometimes people will buy and say put in random boxes.
Yeah. And
So,
so I connect, and MZ has done that a few times.
yeah.
And so they're packing, they're like laying out baskets of people's stuff. They don't even look at whose it is, and they just start throwing stuff in.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she
Or
was redoing her cabinet and she can't find her extra rock now. Oh, Purrs, you don't even want to know. Yeah, I have, uh, I have seen it and I put it someplace. Now I can't find it again. And yeah, I've done that with a few of my rocks because there is no order to them yet. So I have to, yeah. Mhm.
I hate these freaking spam people. This woman, this I guess it's a woman. I get a message from a number I do not know, and it says, "Hey, how are you doing? Can you still remember me?" And then it's a picture of a girl with her boobs hanging out of her see-through outfit.
Yeah.
Block and report. Yeah, because that's what I do.
Mhm.
I ain't playing those games. But it's really cool. New supervisor, just change of jobs. When I was talking to her today and I told her what I did and everything, well, then I made my appointment because she knew I was going to do that. And so I called her, I messaged her again and I said, I have an appointment on this date on Monday. And the appointment is at this time. It's going to take me this much time to get there and this much time to get back. And the appointment's going to take at least this much time, which will put me only working about 2 to 3 hours that day. She said, why don't you just take the whole day off?
Oh, Purse found it. She'll send a pic. Maybe you know what it is.
Okay. Just take the whole day off. It's
Yeah,
okay.
that's yeah.
Well, see, this company has the discretionary vacation. So there's
Uh-huh.
no set amount of vacation you can use.
Oh.
It's at your supervisor's discretion.
And
So
she's your supervisor.
yes. And so I sent her the list of the rest of my stuff through the rest of the year. And added a couple days. I'm off the whole week of Christmas and the week after Christmas through New Year's.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So 21st, 20th. I think the 18th is the last day I work in December. I think.
How you gonna do Thanksgiving?
Oh, I'll be down there for Thanksgiving. And oh, I took off the beginning of December as well, so that I can do the Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving weekend at Robbie's.
Yeah, after like the Good Friday sales or
Yes.
whatever. Yeah. Hmm.
Um, so I took off that um, Thanksgiving. I think is on the 20. Is it the fourth Thursday? Yes. So that means it's on the
Yeah.
26th. So my this company, I'm off the 26th and the 27th. Those are company holidays. Thanksgiving and the day after Thanksgiving are company holidays.
Oh, that's cool.
So I already have Friday off. And then I have Saturday, Sunday, and Monday and Tuesday.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. And then I'll work the rest of that week. And then I'll work the week of the 7th of December, the week of the 14th of December. 14th through, and the last day is the 18th. The 18th is the last of December, is the last day I'll work in the year. So I'm off from the 5 o'clock on the 18th until Monday, January 4th.
Hello, raw doggy.
Hello, raw doggy. So yeah, I'm off that whole time. That's
Fantastic.
nice. I
Fantastic.
get the full. Usually it's a week and a half or something like that, but I'm now going to get 2 full weeks. That 7 and 7 is 14, 15, 16 days of my time in Florida. And
Hi, Adrian.
I did discuss with her that I go to Florida to check on property down there. And when I'm down there on the weekends, I help somebody with their animal sanctuary,
Mm-hmm.
and she says, "Oh, that sounds like so much fun." And we were talking, I made a comment about that what he does with the alligators and stuff. She goes, "And I will never go to Florida." I'm like, "Why not? They're beautiful." She says, "Yes, on video, they're beautiful. I do not want to see them close. I don't go to Florida." Well, okay. Yeah. Okay. You don't want to go to Florida. That's fine. You don't have to go to Florida.
Not everybody goes to Florida.
Marcia, you bleeped. Marcia? Marcia? Where'd you go? Where did Marcia go? Does anyone know? Because I can't hear you. Yeah, Marcia, 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 where are you? Yeah, she fell out. Someone called her, I bet. I'm going to have to kick Robbie's butt. Do I need to send him a link? Do I need to tell him not to call Marcia? I'm wondering if that's what happened. Let me ask him. She fell out. Did you call Marcia? Question mark. Oh, she does not live anywhere around here. To anywhere around Gator Country. She does not live in Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, or Louisiana. She was on my live and then she disappeared. go out to the freezer to get something to eat. I got a confirmation that I have an appointment next Monday for my foot. You got gators in Oklahoma? I don't know who you are, but I'm not scamming anyone because I'm not asking anyone for anything. So goodbye. Oh, so Marcia decided to come back.
Sorry about that. My neighbor called me. I'm getting mail down there. Boxes.
Wait, your old neighbor?
Yeah, my old neighbor, the good one. He calls me and sends me a picture. I'm getting boxes.
From where?
Yeah, well, I think one of them my daughter goofed. And the other one, I gave them the new address and they sent it to the old one anyway. So I get to call them. And hopefully, yeah, I'll have to have Robert pick them up. Yeah, thank God he's down there. Because I have to, yeah. So, so yeah, it's a mess. But anyway,
I wish I had a doctor's appointment tomorrow.
yeah,
Yeah. But that's all right because I'll have my knee scooter before I go to the doctor.
yes.
I thought about getting the ones you sit on. It's not an electric scooter, you manually scoot with it.
Yeah. Well, you may wind up getting yourself a little electric one anyway if you have to have surgery. And that's going to be fun because to get in and out of your house, you're going to have somebody put up a temporary ramp.
That's okay. I'm good at swatting twats.
Yeah. Yeah.
That didn't sound right for me to say it that way, but yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah.
Where's my package?
So yeah. No, and I've still got a forwarding thing in the post office and they're supposed to be still forwarding stuff and evidently they're not doing it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to cost a bit more for me to get an electric scooter.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be
Because
I'm gonna be getting back to stitching online pretty soon. I will be back hand stitching pretty soon.
yeah, stress, and more stress. Yeah, I swear. Lately, it's been like crazy every time I turn around. And so I have to wait till I see my daughter tomorrow to find out what days uh, we're doing certain things so that I can turn around and make an appointment. Those are the Aztec bookends, right? Yes, they are.
These are
Yeah.
these are white onyx. They're really pretty. Put some white light on them. They have some interesting lines in them, the way they're made. You can't see that. Let's see if I can see it this way. Oh, that whitens it out too. Let me lower that. Haha.
Oh yeah, you can see the lines in it. Yeah.
These are almost like, these almost have like a silver sheen to them inside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can see you, Purrs.
Purse, we've been talking to you. How tall are these? Hold on. Oops, wrong one.
Oh, maybe she's not seeing herself because she just said frickin' YouTube.
Yeah, we love YouTube.
Yeah, right.
These are 8 inches. These are a full 8 inches.
He says he thinks the ones he has are Mayan. All I get is chat and commercial. That's it. You don't get the top part where you see Tori's stuff?
You're not getting my video? This one's cool.
Purrs, go out and completely come back in again.
Because we see you, so leave and come back.
Yeah.
If you're on a computer, oh no, that's something wrong because it is not a black screen.
Yeah, no. It's not a black screen, honey. So go out.
Let me make myself big anyway.
Yeah.
That would
Does
help.
it? Yeah.
These are cabinet pieces for the cabinet I just repainted. These are magnetic closures for them. I just have them sitting here because we haven't put them in yet. But, yeah. Huh. Interesting. But I like this one because it almost looks like he's wearing a mask or a headpiece with the way the line is right here.
Uh-huh.
Look at the lines. Beautiful lines in it. This one has more lines in it than this one does. But they have no cracks, no chips. I mean, obviously they have these, like, I refer to them as fracture lines a lot of times, but they're not true crack. You know, if it's cracked, you can do like this and you can feel it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's not a crack. Well, you can put the picture up on your phone and watch it and type on the. Oh wait, you want to do it the other way. You wanted to watch it on TV and type on the phone.
Yeah.
I understand that. So yeah, I like them. They're different from my other ones because all my other stuff like this, I have another pair. I don't remember. I'll have to find the box they're in. They're the green onyx.
Yeah.
So they're the green variegated with a little bit of the browns in it.
Hello, Strictly. Are you working hard, sweetheart?
Hi, Strictly. Evidently, sitting here talking to people is considered scamming.
You're Oh.
Yeah, I got accused of I was asked if I was scamming people again, and I'm trying to figure out when I ever scammed anyone.
I can't say that you have. Not that I know of, anyway.
So whatever.
Yeah, so they can go bye-bye.
At least I don't yell for breadsticks. I buy my own breadsticks.
Yeah, right. I'm sorry.
Just saying.
Okay. I'll behave.
Me too. Oh, that reminds me. I've got to get. I thought Yes, you didn't see it. It was in here earlier. The idiot said,
Okay, you can listen to us, all right. She's going to listen to us while she's taking a swim. That's Strictly's exercise.
"Oh, okay." And hello, Rod, doggy, dog, 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 dog.
Uh, hello, little bit. Yeah, I ate my dinner. The tree people, okay, this HOA is very good, and I cannot complain. They have once a year tree people come out and trim the trees right before hurricane season, which is what it is. Well, it started June 1st, but whatever. If this is the first. So, yeah, they came and trimmed all the trees and all the palm trees and got all the loose stuff and the miscellaneous stuff that hangs around after they grow, the brown stuff that hangs on. And yeah, yeah. So they came and they did a marvelous job. Guy's good. He says he's been doing it for 10 years here.
Oh yeah, okay. The person's name is Scammers Don't Win, and he says, "You scamming again, Tori." And it wasn't a question. I guess it's a statement, and trying to figure out how I'm scamming.
Yeah, well, you don't worry about it.
I don't think they understand the definition of scamming.
Yeah.
If they think talking about what happened to me and talking about what I bought and showing what I bought is considered scamming, they're idiots.
Yeah. Oh,
That's what you do. You clean them up and you display them. Why don't you put books between them, raw dog? Yeah, that'd be an interesting concept. Put books between your bookends.
yeah. Um, Raw doggy, I broke a molar in the back, the very last one, and they couldn't cap it because it broke down below the gum line.
Mm.
So it had to get pulled. And he said, "What are you going to do with that?" And I said, "I'm just going to leave it. I am not going to have something done for a tooth so far in the back that you can't even see it's gone."
And
You
by the
know,
time it makes your teeth crooked, you won't need them anymore.
right. Yeah. Evidently, yeah, just wanted detention. Yeah, well, he got it. He got bonkered. Yeah.
Well, it upset me so much. I just told him I'm not, yeah, whatever, and blocked him. So you're gone. Oh wait, then I might have reported it as harassment. Maybe. Okay, maybe I didn't. Maybe do it. I absolutely reported it as harassment because you don't come in here talking your trash and harassing me and expect to get rewarded for it. That's not the way I roll. I'm gonna change my battery packs around. I ordered a battery pack and I can't believe they sent me a pink one. I mean, it's a cool one because it is solar powered. So I can put it on my dashboard and it'll keep it charged. And it actually has a flashlight on it, but I hate this the way this is, but you can open it up and it has this one has
Raw doggy, you don't want to let that go bad because that can cause sepsis and get you really sick. Get that pulled.
yeah.
Yeah.
It has a USB-C It looks like a mini USB-C and two regular USB-Cs.
Hmm.
Well, that idiot is blocked.
Yeah.
So
You can't.
unless they change their name, change an account, they can't get in here.
Yeah.
So, and I reported them for harassment as well because Mama don't play that.
Yeah.
And it has let's see. I think I have to hold. Yeah, I hold it and make the flashlight come on. Oh, wait a minute. Why am I seeing blue? Do these lights have a blue tint to them? Okay, I gotta change lights now. Because this one made it look like there was blue on these things. Okay, it was the light. They are pretty. They have pretty lines to them, so I can't wait to display them. Interesting. Interesting.
Yes.
I don't know what they cleaned them with, but whatever they cleaned them with left marks on, left a
Yeah, but it's
residue.
just going to get infected again, raw doggy, because if you eat it, it's going to get infected again. You need to get it pulled. I realized that with mine
See if there is a dental school nearby.
because they do them cheap, real cheap.
They do them for cheap or free.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's worth it. But that's not what I was doing. Oh, I was getting in my bag for something else. I don't know, Adrian. I think people with sad lives try to create distress in other people's lives.
Yeah, and I feel sad for them
Mhm.
if that's how they got to do.
I'm going to continue living my best life. Oh, I thought I was going to have to replace all the doorknobs on the new cabinet
Hmm.
because I looked at the drawers and the drawers were missing one, and then I found this in the trailer. It fell out. It fell
Ah.
off.
Oh, okay.
It's like I found one of these plates. I got to figure out where it goes. And this came off of something.
What is it?
I don't know. It's solid, so it broke off of something.
Look at the top.
There's nothing on it. It's just a solid piece.
No, the top of the cabinet.
Oh, there's nothing like this on the cabinet.
Oh, okay.
No, none of the cabinet has colors like that. It's all brown.
Yeah, well, it's gotten to the point that it's opened up enough that you're getting infection in there, and that's why yeah. Now you got to get it pulled.
Yeah. Just check and see if there's a dental school nearby, because usually they'll take care of you. So this is some of the hardware on the cabinet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a nice piece.
Yeah, nice brass piece, yeah.
And I have an antique chair that I'm probably going to recover, and I just ordered the new wheels for it. It had brass wheels on it, and one of them broke.
Ah.
Little brass wheels like this.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It broke.
They're not easy. You were able to find one?
Yep, you can find them now.
Oh, good. Because for a while you couldn't find some of those things.
And I'm going to keep this one and the other one when I take it off. But I'm going to keep the old ones just because they're the old original ones.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll keep them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I found them with the same the same size.
Which is, yeah, because what they're doing is they are making parts for, some antiques that, yeah. Hello.
That's exactly where I got it, with a site that makes it remands pieces. So it's like I could find things like this,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
which is good because I'm going to try to find the original style of hardware for the armoire I bought,
Aha.
because it does not have the original lock on it.
Aha.
So yeah.
Yeah, my grandma, her armoire, she had two locks, same key. One was the glass square section at the top,
And then the
and
long glass section.
and then no, she had one drawer underneath that, and then she had a long section, and because hers was very tall, and that key was always in her pocket.
We have 5 drawers. So it has the square and then 5 drawers, and on the right side of it, it's top to bottom, one door.
Yeah, one door. But no, hers is the drawer under the where the other drawers go down underneath that square section.
Mm-hmm.
One drawer had an actual lock on it too. The others didn't, but that one did. One drawer and the top glass section had a lock.
And when I went to pick up my stuff, this is what I found.
Ooh.
When I went to get my new cabinet.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Got some little rocks on here.
Mm-hmm.
Chips,
And a geode, what's in the middle of it? I can't see.
It's sparklies.
Oh.
It's gray and white sparklies.
Oh, you got a sparkly.
I wonder if it is UV at all. Only the dust bunnies are UV.
Yeah, Crimson, you can't say some stuff that you want to say because of trolls. I understand that.
Ooh. Well, some of the little rocks in here are calcites because they are orange as orange gets when you UV them.
Ooh. Cool.
They're very calcite.
Welcome back, Rin.
Other than that, the only thing that fluoresces is glue, because we know glue fluoresces.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got my wax in and the other stuff. And that wax held up one that I was having so much trouble mounting.
Yep. Now you know why I said something about it. Because that's what I did with that one that was funky, is I took a little strip of the wax and put it down first.
And then put
the museum gel around it.
Mm-hmm.
It stuck to the wax, and then the gelled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so because this doesn't have a flat on it to mount, basically, that'll stand up and balance.
Yep.
So, yeah.
That's how this one is. It didn't have a flat spot on it.
Yeah.
So I had to make do with what I had.
Mm-hmm.
I keep crossing my legs to put my left foot on top.
You can't do that.
Well, I can.
But it's not comfy.
Not pushing on my right leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the time we got home and had dinner, I was freaking exhausted. And it's
I don't doubt it.
Much. But what I do have to do today, before I go to bed, is I'm going to go do a Google review for that store.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And for those 3 guys, I got their names. I asked them about reviews, and they said, "Oh, our boss reads the Google reviews." And I said, "Well, I need the names of the people because, yeah, I want to do that."
Yeah, when you get good help and they're really helpful, it's nice to leave a nice Google review.
So many people are like, give me your supervisor. They
Yeah.
only want to talk to management to complain.
Uh-huh.
And why not talk to management to say nice things that the employee did? Those 3 men were amazing. I said I need help, and they were like there, and they didn't want me to do any. They're like, "No, ma'am, you don't have to do anything. We got this." And they handled it themselves for me. They didn't need. The only thing they let me do was, tear the top off.
Yeah, they didn't want to get in trouble with that one.
And as I was doing it, I said, "It's okay. I have wood glue, and I know how to use it." And they kind of laughed about it. Well,
yeah, well, it's truth. Hey, you gotta know how to use some stuff, gang.
I know how to use the glue. I'm not going to survive this, not being able to stand up.
Yeah, you'll survive. You won't be. We may have a grumpy Tori now and then, and we'll have to deal with a grumpy Tori, but we'll survive. Grumpy Tori is doable. It doesn't mean it's gonna be nice. But next time you'll think of not going boom, boom, boom down the steps.
Yeah, we won't be going boom, boom, boom down the steps anymore, but yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly why I decided, no. I'm not having a second story place. I wasn't going to rent a townhouse, 2-story townhouse.
Yeah, I know. I remember that discussion of I don't want a traditional townhouse because I don't want 2 stories.
Yeah. Nope. Because at my age, it's just going to go downhill from there, and I don't want to have to be going up. I've already thought about what it would be like, to be honest with you, with me trying to unpack and have to go upstairs and downstairs and upstairs and downstairs with the stuff that I've already I shuddered to think of it, actually. Yeah, no. So no, I'm not doing that.
When you disappeared, I messaged Robbie and like, did you call her?
No, it was my neighbor because he saw the boxes on the front porch, and he knows that there's not supposed to be any boxes, and they're to my address, and my daughter goofed, yes.
No, Debbie, you're not blocked.
No, Debbie.
I actually commented on, you made a comment about my leatherwork and stuff, and I actually commented that I was going to be getting back to doing leatherwork soon.
Yeah. Because I have a purse and some Christmas ornaments and a few other things.
Yeah, and I have a thing I got to do, and yeah.
And actually, that wax is pretty good because it's almost clear. It's not as white as the white stuff, but it's not as clear as the clear gel.
It's translucent.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I was careful in just doing a thin ribbon of it down the middle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So when I squished it down, it held the piece, but it didn't show.
Yeah. You don't need much of it.
No.
just a tad little bit, and you roll it out and make it real thin.
Rub it in, Crimson. I cannot go for walks right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to see how much money I have on my copay card to see what I can get to help me get along.
Get along, little doggy.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I need to mute for a second, Marcia. Talk to everybody.
Okay, I will talk to everybody. Ah. Oh, Phil, you just found out you've been logged into your old YouTube account? Well, yeah, well, you know, I can tell between my two YouTube because one, I pay for the extra. Oh, Lordy, don't have that on the floor. And the other one, I don't pay for the. One, I pay so I don't get ads. Let's put it that way. And the other one, I don't care because I use it very little. But at least I have it if I need it.
Okay, I'm back. The barbarian needed to borrow tools.
Uh-huh. You're excused to see the leather ornaments. Um, well, it would be nice if I had the leather that I was supposed to get in the mail.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to maneuver getting all that kind of stuff done with me not being able to walk.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm just gonna have to enlist all. It's gonna be interesting because I'm gonna have to scoot myself to the car, get into the Tahoe, let someone else put the scooter in the back of the Tahoe for me. I don't know if Oliver's gonna be able to do it.
Well, the little scooters, those aren't hard to do.
They weigh about 25 pounds, and Oliver's only 5 foot tall. In the Tahoe.
You put it in the back seat.
You still have to lift it. I have step sides. You can't just, you don't go from the ground into the Tahoe unless you're Robbie or Z. You have to step on the step to get up to the Tahoe.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot that.
Yeah. So it's going to be lifting it up probably above waist high.
That's not going to be cool for Ollie.
You're so funny, Phil. He noticed his little calf was a white owl. That's how he figured out he was on the wrong account.
Yeah.
I'm going to show, strictly, I'm going to send you text messages of ornaments.
And so help me. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to be nice. I'll be nice. I'll be nice. I'm not saying a word.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a good girl.
I want an electric scooter.
Well, I'm going to the doctor first to see what's going on with me, so to speak. And then if I have to get one, I'm going to buy one. Yep. I just said, yeah.
I mean, they have the little two-wheeler ones that are like electric, that are like motorcycles, but that's not what I want.
No.
What you got, but this is a wire brush.
That I do not have. And I don't know that one of the scrubby pads will work. But I do not have a wire brush, but he's welcome to take the Tahoe to go get one. His battery cable has some corrosion on it.
No, you don't need a wire brush. Do you have Coca-Cola?
No. No, we don't. That was not Lily.
If you can walk close to a place and buy a Coca-Cola, all you need to do is pour some Coca-Cola on it.
Yeah, I don't think he would listen to me about that.
Yeah. Lord have mercy. I like when you try and go get something out and you want just a little bit, you don't get enough, right? And then when you want more, when you want you get too much. And then when you want a little bit, you get too much. When you want more, you don't get enough. Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, you got to be kidding me.
Hmm.
I got one that's deciding to be a little ornery.
Oh, that's interesting.
What?
They have this little one-man enclosed scooter.
What?
It's a scooter, but it looks like a little car.
You got to be kidding me.
Yo, it's kind of cute.
Yeah, but how much is it?
It's $7,500.
Yeah, right. I was wondering, yeah, you got to be kidding.
Yeah, but it's like one scooter width wide, and it's got doors and it's got a hood, and it'd be perfect for someone that has to scooter poot around a lot outside in the
Mm-hmm.
winter. I wonder if it has heat and cooling in it. That'd be kind of cool.
For that money, it better. Hmm.
It has locking doors,
Mm.
signals and flashers, waterproof, weatherproof. It does not boast about having AC. Ouch. And then they have one that's a two-seater mobility scooter that's $11,000.
Oh, geez.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Hello, Elizabeth. No, I'm not spending $11,000 for a scooter.
Well, it's a two-seater, Marcia.
I don't care.
You were riding around town in it. Hi, dusty old dude.
Okay, I think I got that one finally set up. We'll see.
Ow, ow, ow.
No, 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 we're not owing ourselves.
Yeah, I am. Ooh. It's purple.
Oh, you found a purple scooter?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. There are ones. I saw some the other day. I was looking at what I'm gonna, if I have to get one. In other words, if I have to get my foot operated on. Yeah, I'm getting myself a little scooter.
It goes a whole 4.5 miles an hour,
That's fast enough.
but it only goes 15 miles on a charge.
Oh no, I want one that goes 25 to 30. They have dual battery ones that go further than that, than the 25-mile bit or the 15-mile bit.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing I could get an extra battery if I wanted. Oh, no. No, no. It weighs 100 pounds.
Oh, geez.
That's not easily transportable.
No, you're kidding. Who's going to be able to lift that sucker?
Can't lift that baby up and put it in the Tahoe.
Yeah.
Not unless most of the weights or a lot of the weights in the battery.
Oh yeah, the batteries are the one of the biggest weight things, but it's still heavy, and they're awkward too, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you can get an extra battery.
Yeah.
So you can get a second battery for $134.
Yeah. Oh, the little ramp that you found
Uh-huh.
that I couldn't find. Don't know why. It came up in your feed, and you were asking for the same thing I was. Never showed up in mine. But anyway, I bought it. It works great.
Awesome.
Aw, I'm sorry, Kathy. She says she hasn't been on in a while because she's been really struggling lately. Had to change her meds. I hope they work. I hope they do work too, Kathy. And she had to put her mom in a nursing home, so she's been dealing with that. Oh, Lord, I know what that is. I'm sorry, Kathy. That is, that's not easy to do either. Yeah. We missed you too, and I missed Ricky. And I'm really, really upset that he's gone to the dark side. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, the batteries are the heaviest thing in most of the power chairs. Yeah.
This is a two-wheel scooter with a basket. It has a 25 mile an hour, 35 miles of scooter range. Um, I do not want a
Okay.
stand-up scooter.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Because for my phone did something stupid. Um, Siri decided to come in and do something, and I didn't ask for anything. Yeah. Yeah, so I had to cancel what it was trying to do. Ah, so yeah.
Ooh, ow. My
Ooh,
ankle,
ow.
my
What?
ankle popped.
Oh, which ankle?
My right ankle. My left ankle can't pop. It's in a position I can't move
Yeah,
it.
yeah, right. That's what I was wondering. Because that would mean you're doing something you're not supposed to be doing if it was your left.
This one has a 20-mile range
Yeah.
and basket between your feet and a basket on the back.
Yeah.
This is more like it's a two-wheel scooter.
Oh no, I want a 3 or 4 wheel scooter. No, I have not strictly, because I'll find out tomorrow when I can make a doctor's appointment, because my daughter and I have some things we have to do and I have to get them done. And so I have to find out what days she's free to do that. So, hi, Tree of Life. Um,
Hi, Trey.
So hopefully, when I find out tomorrow from her when we're scheduled for these things, I can then fit a doctor's appointment in. Yeah. And she sent you a picture, an email of a picture that's something she can't identify. She's hoping that either you or Robbie can help.
Okay.
Tree is. Yeah.
3.7 miles an hour. Can disassemble for travel, and the heaviest piece is 29 pounds. Use armrest.
She went boom down a set of stairs. She went boinky, 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 boinky. Yeah.
Yeah, and it looks like I have an injury to my Liz frac ligament in my left foot, and so I'm not allowed to walk on it
Till she
until
sees it. An
until the
orth-
doc- no until the doctor releases me to do so.
yeah, an orthopedic guy.
Yeah.
So yeah. So she's not allowed to go bouncing downstairs again. I want to know how in the heck, if you put that left foot straight out so you protected your knee.
I caught my toes on the way of doing that, evidently.
Aha, gotcha. Okay.
Evidently hyperextended my toes some kind of way.
You better be careful, Phil. Yeah.
Okay, Dusty old dude. You fixed it. Yay, purrs.
Yay. Now she can see us on the big screen and tap on the phone. Yeah, that works.
This one's just, see if I can find a better place. They don't have it. They got it in ruby red, sapphire blue, midnight black, pink, silver, or red fire.
Kathy, my husband has Alzheimer's. And so I know what you're going through. And yeah, you do mourn something that's basically gone but still alive. Yes, I do. And it's hard, but it's doable because I just have to keep remembering the good times. And I want to do as much as I can to make him as comfortable as I can and keep him safe. That's all I can do. Yeah.
Remind yourself of that every day.
Yep. And I have to keep, yeah, there's some days that I'm not so good at it. And I kind of have a hard time with it. But I literally, and I'm not kidding you guys when I'm telling you, I literally go in the bathroom, look myself in the mirror, look at myself, and I have a conversation with myself. Like, this is not the way you wanted it, but this is the way it is. And you're going to do the best with what you got as long as you can. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I keep telling myself. I'm going to do the best I can. And that's for me and for them. It is. It's a horrendous disease, to be honest with you. Yeah, I know what you feel, Kathy. Ah, yeah. We, I was talking to my attorney the other day, and I said, because I'm making some changes because of the situation, and I just said, we treat our animals better than we treat our people sometimes. And she agreed. I've even told doctors that, and they agree. It's like, yeah. Honey, Kathy, okay, now, mind you, I moved, okay? So all my girlfriends are back down there, okay, where I used to live. And I've only got my daughter up here. And right now, I'm not in the position to be able to get out and about because of my foot and leg and all that crap. And so, yeah. So my daughter calls fairly frequently as much as she can, but she's got a lot she's doing too. And she does help me with her dad. Yeah. Yeah. Lady of the house, it is. It's a horrible, horrible way. Yeah. Mhm. It's a terrible disease.
Yep, it is. And it's non-discriminating. It doesn't care how much money you have. It doesn't
Nope.
matter how good you are or bad
No.
you are. It really doesn't care.
No, it doesn't. Nope. And it's like the heck. Yeah. And lady of the house, her foot, she'll know more next Monday, but she went boink, boink, boink down a set of stairs, kind of.
Yeah.
And she'll
Liz
know it.
frac ligament. I have a Liz frac ligament injury. So I made the appointment with the orthopedist that specializes in feet to see that, to see it. They recommend an MRI, so he might. That's exactly what he might do.
Yeah.
Kathy, Sherry said, call her.
Yep.
She's there for you.
Yep.
Notice I left off if you need me. Call Sherry and have a conversation. That's what friends are for, sweetie.
Yep. I've been known to unload on Tori every now and then.
You keep moving your mic around. Your voice keeps going up and down.
I don't. I'm not moving it around. That's the problem.
I'm not moving it around.
Well, all I'm doing is talking. I don't know.
Are you moving your head?
Yeah, but it's on my ears. How can that be?
I don't know. You're the one with the weird headset.
Excuse me? You got one.
Mine doesn't do that.
Uh, Tori?
Yes. Yes.
Do you see what's there again? Oh my God. What?
What are you talking about?
Um, I don't understand this. I just got noticed. Oh,
What, Marcia?
okay. I just got noticed of a shipment, and I thought, what the heck was that? I didn't order that. Yes, I did.
What am I supposed to see?
Um, who was the person you blocked? Do you remember who it was?
Yeah, it said scammers don't win.
Oh, that was the person. Okay.
Yeah.
JC man, she was getting a blank TV screen. She'd get the chat and all that, but she could the screen where the video is supposed to be was black.
Yeah, she got no video, just chat. Yeah, and commercials. She did get to see the commercials. or ads. We old people call them commercials. Young kids call them ads.
Yeah. Now, and lady of the house, I understand because you had to do that because she was a runner. So was my husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had keyed both sides deadbolts on my front door, okay? And I would key lock the front door so he couldn't go out. Yeah. Yeah, that's the I swear that disease. I mean, I've been through a couple of kinds of cancer. I've been through, with relatives and this, but no one that we know of ever has ever had Alzheimer's until my husband started showing up with it, and don't know why. It's not his family lives a long time, and I mean long time. His mom was almost 101 when she died, and the only reason his dad died at 95 was the fact that he waited too long to get his prostate cancer looked at. He knew he had prostate cancer, but he didn't want to do anything with it and didn't want to do anything. And then when he finally decided to do something about it, it was too late, which was, yeah.
Well, we know not to put that stuff off.
Yeah, and he did, and it was too late. And so he died at 95. Now, my mother in law's father was just shy of his 100th birthday. He was 97 climbing a tree, cutting down limbs. Okay?
Whew.
Yeah. Mm hmm. Yep. Oh, yeah. Lady of the house, yep. Yeah. I caught him a few times. Yeah. No, you're not. Did he take any heartburn meds? No. No, my husband was the healthiest person. And actually, for other medications, he doesn't take medications. He's got great blood pressure, great oxygen levels. His heart, he has no heart murmur. He's healthy, except for his brain. Yeah. So, don't understand it.
Yep.
And the saddest part about it is when they are not feeling good, they don't know how to tell you. My husband wound up with 104 fever, and this is when he was still at home. The aide came that morning. It was the day to get him cleaned up. He got cleaned up. He wanted to take a walk. We asked him, and he said yes, he wanted to take a walk. So he took him out to get a walk and got him in the house and got him settled down. The aide was going to go say goodbye because his time was up. And the next thing I know, um, he touched my husband and he says he's burning up. And he wasn't earlier, but he went from 0 to 104, 102.4, excuse me, 102.4 in the blink of an eyeball, basically. Yeah. Well, he's 91 now. Um, but it's been coming on. Uh, Basically, it's been about almost 4 years. I can say that it's, yeah, yeah. It's been, I could tell things were going, downhill, uh, like 4 years ago. And that's when I first had him tested. And he wouldn't, he to the day that he now doesn't even he forgets whatever you say 5 seconds after you say it. But even when he could remember back earlier, he would never admit that he's got it. No, he that didn't compute with him.
During your night, because when I woke up at 10, I had to get ready with mom.
Yeah, but you didn't tell
Because I didn't.
anyone in the time.
Yes, he's still.
I just woke up.
Now I'm finding that it
Yeah.
is
So,
sometimes it takes him a second,
how did
Yeah.
what happened?
but so far he either recognizes me right away or it takes about the count of 10 to 15 and then he smiles and it blinks it tricks in that it's me. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, it's not all, yeah, it's not always now. Now, the really funny part about it is he recognizes my daughter all the time. All the time.
You say, sorry, we're arranging stuff here.
Yeah, sorry. I was only going to sleep for an hour.
Oliver went to lay down for an hour and just got up.
It's not an hour.
What? Did you see what my mom told me? Wait a minute. I got to go back up, Kathy. Wait a minute. Did you tell us in here, Kathy, what your my mom has to mention she told my nephew that me and my brother put her on the roof of her trailer and wouldn't let her down and he had to come and get her down. Oh my lord. Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard on you. It is. And I have not personally dealt with it. I know how hard it is because Marcia and I have spent a lot of time on the phone. We have been through Marcia cussing, fussing, crying, lost for words, I don't know what to do moments, aha moments, and everything else to do with it.
His car because it's unsafe.
Yes,
So
I know.
I'm telling him that he can take yours.
Just don't crash my cabinet in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, because he was telling me when, because the president, he was like telling me like how when he was going to take the turn,
Oh yes.
he's like the faster you go, it's like.
Kathy, you tell your friend's husband that he has to put certain things away because that is a stage they do go through.
Hide everything you don't want them to eat.
Or that they can hurt you with.
Or throw away, or give away, or harm you with. So basically, all your kitchen knives, all food that's easy to get into, all your appliances you don't want them burning the house down with, you stick them in the room that you can lock.
Yep.
And see, your mic is in and out. It's not just me.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know why.
I turn around the top, he's trying to take a big old bite out of my.
But yeah, I basically had one room that I had to keep locked, that I had some food in. I had to unplug the microwave every night.
No.
Thank God he didn't realize it was unplugged. I had to turn off the breaker to the oven and the range. Yeah. I had replaced a slow cooking, like a crock pot. I replaced a couple of coffee makers. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She took her spare bedroom and turned it into a pantry
Mm-hmm.
because he would do stuff like she would buy the bananas for the week and he would go in there and grab a banana, eat part of the banana, throw the rest away. A little bit later, he would go get a banana, eat a little bit of it, and throw the rest away. And he went
Mm-hmm.
through a whole big thing of bananas in a day. Marcia would buy the individual apple sauces, and he would eat as many as he felt like it. And some days that might mean he ate a box of them.
Mm-hmm.
And so these are things Marcia and I talked about. It's like, Marcia, you got to put things away, put out that day's food. Ed, here's your snacks for today. Here's your extra drinks for today because she got him like the protein drinks and put those out. This is for today. This is what you get. And he could take anything off of there and tell him when it's gone, it's gone. But this is your snacks. And then she would give him his regular meals. And that's what she went to do. And she's like, Tori, this is so hard. I got all this stuff here. And I'm like, I know it has to be hard.
Yeah.
Ordering.
It was ridiculous. And packing up the house, because once I had to bring him up here to put him in a memory unit, I was emptying stuff out of that room, and evidently I didn't find all of it because in packing up stuff, I found other stuff that I had stashed. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna have to put her in a if she's getting violent or yeah, that's the time that I'm sorry, you have to put them in some place because they can harm you. Yes. Caregivers have been harmed. Yeah, there is a group that is very close toward here that is support for caregivers and people dealing with a loved one with dementia. I have to find out what day it is. Oh yeah. Oh, the financial burden here is terrible because no, there's no help if you have dementia or something like that. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. And yeah, it's very expensive. Depends on where you live. Um, where I used to live in Miami-Dade County, it's anywhere from the junky ones are 8,000 a month, and the good ones are 10,000 and over. And yeah, and so up here, I have him in one of the best ones up here, and it's really very good. I mean, yeah, you do some things different, but they have to follow guidelines. They cannot force them to do something if they say no. Yeah. Uh-huh. So, yes, she's going to have to be put, because he can get hurt. She can wake up and stab him in the middle of the night. It has been done, Kathy. Yeah, it's because that is, and anger is one of the stages. That it's bad. Yeah. Every now and then he's not happy to see me because in the foggy brain, whatever you want to call the dementia, however it works. Every now and then it pops up that I'm the one that took him there, and he gets mad at me. So, yeah. So, yeah.
Sorry, I'm muted. I'm coordinating food. I'll be right back.
Okay. And actually, my husband thinks he's in a hospital. And so that's what I'm gonna. Yeah, Kathy, you got to tell your friend's daughter that they've got to do it. And hopefully he has power of attorney. um, if I'm going to tell you all this very important thing, get a medical and financial power of attorney for your loved ones. Get it while everybody's thinking clearly, because if you don't have it afterwards, when they're starting to lose it, you're in deep doo-doo. Okay? We always had one. And yeah, if I wouldn't have had that, yeah, I'd have been out of luck and up a creek. Because you can't force them. Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me of that because I need to find the paperwork to be able to do that on my own because I'm not paying someone $500 to do it.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
And so Jeff and I can do that for each other.
right. Yes. Financial and medical. They are two separate ones. And you should also get a living will done. And a living will is basically that you don't want extra extraordinary things done to keep you alive if you're basically terminal, is what it kind of says. So, yeah. So, yeah. That's where we are. But do get those things done because it's very important. I don't know what the UK rules are, but if you here in the States, if you don't have that paper, you're kind of screwed. Yeah.
It's hard.
And you need to have it situated that you do it so that you can sell things if necessary, move money, take care of Social Security, any pensions, anything, because I had to be put on as his advocate representative for Social Security, and for that I had to go through hell.
Marcia has done backflips and forward flips and flipped sideways and jumped over the roof
And flipped out.
flew down the chimney. She's done it all to get everything straight. There are times, we talk about body doubling. Like I'm on here and someone will come on, oh, I'm doing my knitting, or I'm doing my crochet, or I'm doing my needlepoint, I'm doing diamond art, I'm folding my laundry. Body doubling. Marcia has called me during my work day. I get on the phone with her. We don't say 30 words to each other, but usually it's like, damn it, Tori, I can't believe they're asking for this again. Damn it, Tori, they won't take this power of attorney form. It has to be done this way instead.
And there's no way it can be done that way because he can't sign anything because he's not medically able to anymore. It was like, yeah, you got to be kidding me.
And
Power of attorney.
Why do I have to
but
do
there are two of them, Kathy. There is a medical power of attorney, and there is a financial power of attorney. They're durable power of attorneys, but you need them for two separate things.
Yeah.
A medical is one and a financial is the other. Because if you don't have the financial, if they get Social Security or some kind of pension, and if you have to move them or adjust something or whatever, uh, you can't do anything with it because you don't have the power of attorney to change it. And they're not there to be able to say to change it because they wouldn't know what squat was if you told them. Okay? So, yeah. Yes,
There.
there's two kinds of power of attorney.
I just put
And get a living will if you do not, if you've got a, what they call a terminal disease, which dementia is, along with a few other things.
anything that can make you where you cannot, where they would say that you can't make a sound, you're not of sound mind and body.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and get a living will. Yes.
Intelligent decision for yourself. You you need a
That
living
you,
will.
yeah, you need a living will. That means that they're not going to resuscitate you and stuff like that because they will unless you have one. Because that's what they do. And my husband and I, especially when I went through cancer, we updated ours then, and we've updated it since then. Thank God, right before he started doing this. And yeah, and both of us said no. If we get something that is basically, you're not going to live a decent life, just let us go.
And if one of you is military or former military, go through them to get these as well, because a military's power of attorney and a regular power of attorney
Is
may
too,
not, they're not equal.
yeah, nope.
That's part of
If
what Marcia
you,
had to do with.
oh, the VA power of attorney, Veterans Administration. If you've got anybody that is going through the VA, yeah, get their form ASAP.
I figured out the
Yeah,
food.
yep.
Figured out the food, so now food will get ordered. And we'll have
Kathy, I will tell you this. Your husband and you had that. Um, is your daughter on your power of attorney? If she's not, you need one with your daughter taking, if you want your daughter or somebody you trust. You need to do a new one. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you've got a living will and you've got medical power of attorney, because a DNR form is in Florida, it's a separate color. Okay. And only facilities have those, and it has to be for each facility. But you having medical power of attorney, I could tell them no DNR because we had discussed this. We don't want that. Because we had a long discussion after I
anyone
had.
want to give me $1,500?
What's $1,500?
This cute purple scooter.
Oh, I knew it had to be purple.
I just can't see trying to go and do the things I need to do without having a method of doing it. And you can't trust that the stores are going to have scooters, first of all. Second of
Yes,
all, if I'm no weight bearing, I can't walk from my vehicle to the store to get a scooter.
right.
Man, these things suck. It's going to have a second.
Yeah, Sherry, there's some decisions that are hard. And it's sad because um my dad died of cancer and he wasn't 66 yet. He'd only retired a little bit, a few months actually. Um Retired in December and died in June. And yeah. And then my mom lived quite a few years afterwards. And So when I had to do stuff for my mom, it was really hard because she had COPD. And COPD does eventually, because it's the lack of oxygen, and it goes to the brain too. But she did not really have dementia, um, but she was having some problems. And yeah, it was hard. Some of those. Can you read to come up what he should do? Kathy. Okay. Uh, I don't know how far up, Kathy, because he was in the military, so he should go through the military. Yeah, okay. If he's in the military,
He was in the Navy.
he was in the Navy. Yeah, he should if he's already a veteran and he belongs to the VA. If he's signed up with his little card, you have to go into the VA. He needs to go into the VA. Um, and you have to get their power of attorney. They have their own separate form. No, dementia, Alzheimer's is a form of dementia. There's a couple kinds of dementia. There's quite a few kinds of dementia. But Alzheimer's covers about 80% of it, of dementia. There's different kinds of dementia. There's the one that Robin Williams had, which is the Lewy body syndrome, and it's a form of dementia. And there's some others. And so, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you saw a movie with Pan Am stewardess in their building? Yeah, well, they had a bunch of buildings for Pan Am stewardesses. Uh, their training that went through, yeah. Because my husband used to work for Pan Am till they went under. And then he went, uh, but he worked in the section that had simulators where the pilots used to have to go every 6 months. A pilot would have to be recertified, which means they have to go in and fly a simulator and have an FAA instructor behind them test them. And they have to pass. And it's not an easy thing to do either. So you would have guys come in and practice these things because you're not going to practice in a real airplane. So you got to practice in the simulator. You're not going to practice having emergency landings, and no, they don't do it in real planes. So, yeah. So he worked in that section, and then that section got sold entirely to a separate company. And it's now called Pan Am International Flight Academy. And he worked there for years, and they were going to lay off people. And he was already past retirement age, even though he was still working. And so at 69, he told them, lay me off because some of these other guys are younger and, so lay me off because I'm already, retired. So he did. He was home about 6 months, driving me crazy. And then he got a phone call from another simulator place, Airbus, as a matter of fact. And yeah, he worked there for 10 years. He was 79 when he retired. And now he's 91. Yeah. When he finally retired. Yeah. But if they have insurance policies and all this kind of stuff, you've got, because you have to send them, if you want to call, because my husband's insurance policy, he gets dividends. And I had to get them to, because they don't automatic deposit, because they're a pain in the tushkas. Um, so, yeah, you gotta go through so much, and everybody has to get one fax to them. You can email them. I scanned it in my phone and I emailed it to them umpteen times. Yeah. Yeah, she's only 6. I have a friend whose wife got it. She was 54 when she first got it. And she lasted until she was 60. Yes. Yes, you can tell when they're there and not there. The eyes are either empty or you can see some recognition in them. Yeah, it's sad. Yeah. You can tell when they're I can tell when I'm talking to him when he's tracking, I call it tracking me. He's understanding. And you cannot go into deep discussions because they cannot follow you. It has to be very simple yes and no sentences and, things like that. Yeah. It's not fun. Yeah. I knock on wood that so far I'm okay. Who knows? I can't be I'm not a mind reader. I don't know what's in store, but I'm trying to do the best I can every day. That's all I can do.
Yeah.
Oh, lady of the house said, Tori, a knee scooter isn't as easy as it looks. My other leg, hips back, and everything hurt a lot. Also ran over my good foot a lot. It's easy to tip over too. Be careful.
I will. It's mainly going to be used for getting through the house. So that means there'll be walls around here. It's mainly just to keep my foot off the floor when I'm walking through the house.
Yeah.
My house is not set up to use a regular kind of scooter or wheelchair.
Well, that's what I had to do here. I had to make sure in this place where I'm renting, I had enough room for us to get him into the main part and to the bathroom and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, it's not easy, but it's doable. Oh, Tori is now monetized, Kathy. I don't know if you've been here since she was monetized.
Sorry.
So now you get commercials. If you don't have the YouTube Prime or whatever that is that you pay monthly for, if you don't have that, you get commercials. Yes.
Because they deem it necessary.
Yeah.
Why do they deem it necessary? I don't know.
Oh. Ah. That sounds like a plan. That sounds like a possibility. She
Yeah.
scooted around the house on a mechanic's rolling stool. It was easier than the knee scooter. That's what I was wondering because I would think that your back would get wonkered with a knee scooter.
Yeah, well, I'm going to see if I can raise it up high enough to not get wonkered
Yeah.
and use it for, doctor's offices and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
One of the young men that actually works where my husband is currently staying, he works for the organization that runs the facility. He had to have his knee, a complete knee replacement. Yeah, he was a runner and he was running one day and fell and broke
Hallelujah.
broke the kneecap and one, something in his lower leg up right near the knee, so he had to have a whole complete knee replacement. Yeah, and he was running around on a scooter, one of those knee scooters. Oh well, honey, if I get one of this, it's gonna be comfortable. No, and I am probably not gonna get a scooter. I'll probably get uh, a little lightweight uh, motorized thing because yeah, I don't need throwing out my back, which is already a problem to begin with. Okay, Kathy, you call her daughter and tell her, please get on that because he can be hurt. He has to do is sleep, and she get upset and get up, and he doesn't wake up, and she could stab him, and he could be dead. It has happened. I'm sorry to say it has happened. You cannot wait. When they get to the angry stage or the running stage, yeah, they tell you you got to put them. Yeah, it's sad, but it's true. But they don't know they're doing it. They don't realize what they're doing, and you can't. I mean, how are you going to prosecute somebody who doesn't know what they're not in their right mind?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the hard part
yeah.
when they don't
The
know
hard
they know not what they're doing.
right. And his best bet is to go around looking at some places that have memory care units and evaluate the staff, the friendliness, the cooperation. Go walk through the place. That's what my daughter did because I was down there taking care of him. She did videos, she did all kinds of things, showed me what the rooms were like, discussed the staff with me, this, that, and the other, and she went and checked them out and said, Mom, I think this is the best one. And I said, okay. And I'm glad I did this one. Yeah. Yeah, if I'm gonna get something to haul my butt around, um, it's not gonna be me pushing it. I'm gonna have it motorized. Hey, 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 Lisa.
Hey, 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 Lisa.
Well, were discussing Tori's going boom, boom, boom down steps and now can't walk on her foot. Yeah.
Yeah, me and my Liz Frack ligament injury.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. So, Tori's not allowed to go on steps now.
Well, not right now. I'm not. Well, I could, but I just don't feel like sitting down and scooting my butt up, and that kind of.
Yeah, up and down the stairs. No. No. Yeah, well, she goes next Monday, a week from today, to see. Uh, yeah, it is. Things can. I started noticing little things about my husband. Because he could do he could fix anything. And one board on a gate of mine went bad, wooden board. And I went and got the board to replace it, and he couldn't figure out how to do it. As a matter of fact, he took the whole gate basically apart, which was not necessary, but in the situation of that, I realized, okay, we are not logically thinking anymore. And it really, when I saw other things before that, but when that happened, I knew I was in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Robbie? Who knows where he is?
Last time I messaged with Robbie, when I thought he called Marcia when she disappeared, all he said was working.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's got
Scooters
there.
They're working on stuff. They're working hard.
The mammal building.
Yep.
Yeah. So when Scooter is there, they work as late as they can until you can't see. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, busy, busy, busy. Holy cow. A domestic dispute wound up with 6 people dead in Iowa.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, I just got notification of it. Didn't tell me where in Iowa, but someplace in Iowa.
I wish this thing was a little more.
Lisa said, check your messenger, please. Lisa sent you something in Messenger.
Oh, that requires me to find my phone.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, Lisa, you should see me. You would laugh at my bruises. My right foot between my big toe and my second toe, it looks like black fluorite. It's the color of black fluorite. And I got a knot on my right leg about 3 inches above my ankle. Oh no, honey, I can laugh. I did not break any bones.
Yeah.
I bounced my butt down at least 4 stairs and I didn't break any bones. Knock on wood, knock on wood, knock on wood. Yeah. Actually, I'm not in as much pain today as I was yesterday. My left butt cheeks feels like it got beat up. Oh, wait, it did because it also bounced down the stairs. And Oliver was hilarious. because Oliver heard me. Oliver had just turned his back and started to walk back in his room and heard me. He turns around and goes, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. Do I need to get Mr. Jeff? I'm like, no. I had to go pick up that cabinet. I had my mindset, right?
Yeah, I know.
And then it's like, talking to Topher, and he goes, well, you didn't get to watch your grandmother throw herself down the stairs. That's what he told me. That's how he describes it, that I threw myself down the stairs. But oh my God, Lisa, you should have seen Oliver, because when we went and stopped, when we were on the way back from getting the cabinet, and we stopped to get food, and I made comment about the area on my right leg was starting to swell, and that concerned me. And Oliver's like, okay, then we're going to go home. We're going to unload the base of the cabinet into the house, and we're going to disconnect the trailer, and then you are going to the hospital. Bossy. Do not
and what did I tell Oliver when I talked to you while you're at the hospital? I said kudos for Oliver. Yay, Oliver.
Well, the swelling went down. The part that hurts the most isn't even where the injury is. It's in the other foot. You know, this is the second time my right leg looks like it really hurts, like it's really injured, and it's my left side that's hurt instead.
Mm-hmm.
When I fell and ripped all the ligaments out of my knee, my right leg was bruised from hip to toe. It was black and blue. The whole thing was. When I went to the doctor to get checked out, he reached for my right leg, and I told him, I'm like, that one's fine. It moves. It works. And he kind of looked at me, and he went to the other leg, and he goes, oh. I'm like, yeah, so this one's just bruised. He goes, this one looks bad. I'm like, yeah, it looks bad, but it's okay. Yeah, I protected the knee. And I did message my doctor and told him what happened when I asked him about a foot doctor. So he's aware that I was stupid and threw myself downstairs. I know it was at least 4 steps. I don't know if it was more, because I don't remember exactly where on the steps I was. Oh my gosh, it could have been worse. I could have fell to my right side and flew over the rail. I mean, there's all kinds of things that could have happened, but it didn't. So, but I know that I'm going to be off my feet for a little while, because even if I don't have to have a surgical procedure, they're still going to have me off my feet for at least 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm. You may be in a boot.
Standard.
Yeah.
For pulled ligaments.
Mm-hmm.
6 weeks is a normal time frame to be off your feet.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me see. If the whole thing weighs 99 pounds, and you take the seat off of it and the battery off of it to put it in the vehicle, then you've taken off most of the weight, right?
A lot of it, yes.
Because it's like they tell you what the capacity is,
Mm-hmm.
how much weight it can hold, what size person it could fit, 5'2" to 6'2", how big the box it comes in is, how much the put together total scooter weighs, how much the battery weighs, what it looks like put together with all the measurements, and what it looks like collapsed with the seat off of it, and this one still has the battery on it, but you can take the battery off, so that you can see how it collapses. It doesn't tell you what the weight is when it's taken apart.
Yeah. Well, you can ask questions. Most of them have a question section that you can.
Right. Let me see.
Yeah.
Because this one, the battery goes for 21 miles without a second battery. And see, in my brain, if they're saying it's senior friendly, then it does not weigh a ton. Because you can't say it's senior friendly and portable enough to put in the trunk of your car and it weigh 100 pounds.
Yeah.
Because portable for a senior and 100 pounds do not equal each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Adrian said you're a hard ass story.
Yeah, well, at least I didn't damage the stairs.
Yeah, right. Like you're worried about a stair at this point in time?
Not really, but you know.
Yeah. It's like you gotta be kidding me. It's
I need a sugar daddy or sugar mama, glucose guardian. I don't care.
yeah. Would be nice. Renee says you can say the stairs through you instead of you throwing yourself. Oh, that's a thought. Well, next time you notice your Achilles tendon's a little tight,
I'll stretch
you.
it before I start going downstairs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons because I've got a bad, my Achilles on my left foot's bad. So, yeah. That's one of the reasons why I did not want stairs. Yeah.
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 Oh,
But hey, um, this is a disease I wouldn't even wish on an enemy, frankly. So, yeah.
yeah. I can't wait to get my new cabinet in here and take pictures.
Oh, jeez. Well,
Well, I mean,
oh, good. They got all the power of attorneys and stuff done. Okay. Okay. Good. Now they got to get her into a home, Kathy. Really need to. Because when it's at that stage, that can be very dangerous.
take care of yourself, take care of your family. Or I'll send Oliver over to do it for you.
I uh, I had cameras inside my house because when I was sleeping, he would be up and walking around the house all night long. And I was not getting much sleep. I don't sleep well to begin with, and that made it worse. So, yeah, I was, as my daughter says, Mom, you're close to having a nervous breakdown. She says, you can't keep doing this.
Well, we had already had that discussion, so
Yeah, and the okay, he goes through VA, so they allowed 14 hours a week of a caregiver, which I couldn't get him in the shower and you know, and if he fell and stuff like that, yeah. Oh, yeah.
How long is 20 kilometers?
Well, a kilometer is longer, I think, than a mile, isn't it? Or is it less?
I don't know. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Uh, I don't want cubic miles. It's 12.4 miles.
A kilometer is 12.4 miles?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was. It was quite a bit. Yeah.
But no, 20 kilometers is 12.4. A kilometer is longer than a mile.
Uh-huh.
That still doesn't make sense to me. Okay. Yeah. 1 mile is 1.6 kilometers.
Yeah. Kilometer is less than 1 kilometer is less than a mile.
Yes.
Yeah. Hmm.
Because that wasn't, it was something I was trying to math. And this one's math doesn't math for me.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm where I am because I literally live basically kind of like right across the street from where my husband is. I have a, I'm renting a 1 story townhouse. And yeah, it's perfect. And they are very good to him. And he likes the head nurse in the memory unit. He likes her. And they have a saying every time he sees her, which is frequently. And she'll say, "See you later, alligator." And he'll say, "After a while, crocodile." For some reason, he remembers to do that.
Huh.
Um, and it's crazy. But she says he's only been one time that he hasn't. It didn't click in. But that was the saying we always said to each. So that's kind of like ingrained. Um,
Now you got me thinking about the song. After work, see you later, alligator. I'm sorry.
uh-huh.
Don't mind me.
Boy, I'll tell you, it eats into your retirement because, yeah, especially if you had your house paid for and everything was, yeah. And now you're having another huge bill you have to pay every month. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. some of these mobility scooters, the prices of them are outrageous.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So I want something so that I can get to where I need to go and stuff like that, and without being able to use my legs. I need to be able to go grocerying and stuff.
Yeah, and you can't always guarantee they're going to have one of their scooters available. Yeah.
Well, if I can't put weight on it, how am I going to get to their scooter?
Yeah. Yeah, Kathy. I'm sorry, lady of the house. That is hard when you don't have a lot of, well, okay. In Miami, you didn't want the lower ones because they were absolutely horrendous. Um, and yeah, it's that's why my daughter and I go frequently because when you're there and when you visit them a lot, um, a lot of places. I cannot say. Um, a lot of places don't treat the ones that have, they get short, shall we say, with the people that don't have many people coming to see them. But when you go to see them a lot and they get a lot of attention, they take really good care of them. Now, my mother in law, she was a horse of a different color. She went into a nursing home. It wasn't her memory. She couldn't get around anymore. She couldn't walk. Um, and so she went into a nursing home. Well, my mother in law uh, was very particular in how she did things. And of course, in a nursing home, they're going to do things their way. And she didn't like it. She always had grumpy. And finally, she realized that, this is the way it is. But they're not always one available. I have been to stores that I have seen somebody wait, have to wait
Yeah.
for a cart to come back so they could go shopping because
And
they
I
don't
don't
have it.
always have one of the kids with me.
Yeah.
I actually go shopping by myself. So that makes it kind of.
My daughter can't use a regular crutch under the arm, but they have the ones that are the forearm and your hand type crutch. You grab it with your hand and it hooks on your forearm that you can do that is not up underneath your arms.
Absolutely, Kathy.
Yeah, yeah. But life goes in ups and downs. And I figure right now, my real down was when I had to bring him up here and then try and get my house ready to sell and sell it and pack and all that kind of crazy stuff. Yeah, it was like, that was a down part for me. Now that I have found a place up here and I am getting organized, it's slow, but I am slowly getting there. Um, it is improving because I know he's in a better place. I am in a better position than I was because at least I can get some sleep, um, even in the middle of the day if I have to. I could not with him at the house. Could not. Yeah, And I always say I'd like my best way to die would be just die in my sleep. Would be nice, but you know, yeah. But we all don't get that wish.
If only it was that easy.
Yeah. Hmm.
Now I wonder which one of these is eligible.
Kathy, that's a mental decision because I have to tell myself that, I'm going to do the best I can with what I got. Oh, I understand that. Yeah. I lost two stepdaughters, and okay, he was going downhill somewhat before then, but in 2022, in January, the first stepdaughter died. December, the second one died. And he went downhill after the first one died. Then, when the second one died, it was like we were like on a major slide because emotional and upsetting things accelerates it, dementia. Um, and surgeries can bring on dementia.
I've heard rumors about that kind of stuff.
It's true.
Just makes me want to go get my surgery. Go get surgery on my leg now.
Well, my uncle, my mother's brother, who I just realized had dementia, he had a surgery. And when he came out of it, um, he had dementia. And he did not live long afterwards. So, and they say that if somebody who has dementia, they didn't know it ahead of time, so he may have been in the early stages of it, has surgery, normally for some reason it does affect and they do go down faster.
Hmm.
And we had one dentist here that wanted to knock my husband out and pull a tooth, and we said no because and the one nurse RN at the dementia unit or the memory unit that he's in said, "Oh, don't do that. He won't be around long because yeah, there's something about it that it does affect him." So I don't know what it is, but normally you have to have kind of like from what I understand, kind of be already in it, but you may not know you're in it. That kind of thing. So I've been doing this since basically 2021.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. You've been around a quick minute.
And my husband has been in the memory unit now for uh let's see, 14 months. A little over a year. 2 months over a year.
Has it been that long already?
Yes, ma'am. Hmm. After I got him up here, it took me 1 year to get the house organized because, I wind up, uh, South Florida or Florida homes. All of a sudden, you have termites. You don't know it, and all of a sudden they're
Yeah.
swarming. Yeah. Well, I had
That's
to have.
right, because we went through that. I say we like as if I was there.
Yeah. We went that through with that with me. Yeah.
We went through
I
that.
was. Yeah. I was packing up stuff. All of a sudden, one night, I woke up and there's termites swarming in my bedroom. Holy crap! Yeah. So I proceeded to have the stop everything that I was doing and get the house tented and oh god, it was such a mess. Yeah. So yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, Kathy, it's probably true. Um I'm not gonna I'm not gonna make mention of you, Robert, if you're throwing Skittles at people.
Robert,
Yeah, if you're gonna throw Skittles, I'm not paying attention to you, Robert.
Roberto, behave.
So yeah. Um if I let myself, I'd be in the bottom of the barrel. But as I said, I go to the mirror and talk to myself and get myself out of that funk because that's what it is. It's a funk. And yeah, and I just, Skittles are nice. You can eat them. Yeah, but I don't like Skittles. Now, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups is another story. Okay, yeah. So, but yeah, there's some days that I really have to do, I call it a Dutch uncle talk, where you know, you get your, moping off. Okay, you've had 10 minutes to mope. That's enough. Get up and get doing stuff, and, you know, get on with your day and do the best you can. And they wouldn't want us. Oh, 5 pound peanut butter cups. Oh, yeah, I'll take that. Oh, Kathy will take your Skittles because she said she needs some color in her life. Yeah, so yeah, but I have to talk myself out of the doldrums, I call it, you know, or the blues or whatever you want to, you know. But it's where you let your mind go, and I have to talk myself out of it. And I literally, and that's the way I've been doing it for years, ever since I had to start with my dad when he got sick, and then with my mom and my father-in-law and my mother-in-law, and now my husband. And yeah, I would have to, and I've been doing it for years. I literally go to the mirror and talk to myself, and I give myself heck, you know, enough of this. Oh, Robert, yes, isn't that nice? Pinched nerves really needs to work itself out. Already. Pain sucks. Yes, uh-huh. I
Yes.
will. I will agree with that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sciatic is absolutely horrible. Yeah. Um, Now, if I could duplicate my right side and put it on my left side, I wouldn't have any problems. Basically, for years, all my health problems have been on my left side. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. some people, and I had a girlfriend that her right side's bad. I said, well, if we split and put us together, we'd have one good person and one that was ready for, yeah. Well, Kathy, I'll tell you this. Honey, that's why I moved. Yeah, I gave up some really good friends, but I needed family. And so I moved to where my daughter is.
It was going to be
It's,
either move where her daughter is or move closer to Robbie.
yeah,
That was her choices, and she found a place for her husband close to her daughter, which works out well because it gives her daughter her dad right there to help with.
Yeah. Yep.
So there's a dual benefit there.
but that's why I moved. Because financially, um, I lived in a very expensive county. Used to. Well, you may not like PA, but there are some places there that there are nice people wherever you go. You just got to find them. That's the part. Yeah. Um, I lived in a big city. Now, oh, I didn't tell you. Gang, okay. I for those of you, I have Medicare with the gap insurance. I didn't go on one of those advantage plans. Now, the gap insurance can be kind of expensive, but I can go to any doctor I want to. I don't need a referral. I don't need, all that kind of stuff. So, and any doctor will take Medicare. They will. So, I was paying gap insurance for the 20% that Medicare doesn't cover.
Yeah.
So, I move up here, change the address for us, and my gap insurance went way down. It's because where I lived was very expensive medically. Yeah. I pay almost half of what I was paying now in gap insurance. Hmm.
Amazing, huh?
Yeah. And I didn't even realize it till I got my latest bill from them and I owed them $60. And I'm going, what? So on my husband's bill, and I'm going, what? What it did was my one payment paid the month I was paying and the next month less $60. So all I had to do was pay $60 to, you know,
Yeah, it
cover
got
it.
cut tremendously.
Hmm. Yeah. So yeah, it was a big cut for both of us. And I'm going, okay. But little do they know, I'm gonna still go down to Miami as long as I can for my medical stuff because all my doctors are down there, except my primary. I will get a primary up here for basic stuff. But if I have to have, like, my eyes are being done in Miami, um, yeah,
I gotta
so yeah.
shake my body around. Oh, I do need to see if Lisa set up her live.
Oh, it is it. Oh, you know what I can do? But I don't think he's here. He's not liking us anymore.
Munchins, munchins, munchins.
Yeah. Kathy, go visit your daughter. Look around and see if you can find a place. And, yeah. And that's what I did. Actually, my daughter found this place because we were looking and looking crazy, and every place I found that I liked was either a 20 or 25-minute drive to get to where he is.
And this place is like right there.
And I can go out my front door, walk down to the street, follow the street to the corner, make a turn, and go right into where my husband is. It's just, there's a vacant lot between my front door and his building. That's it. hmm Lady of the house, do you have gap insurance through Medicare or or you're not retired yet? You're not on Medicare? Yeah, health insurance is very expensive because my husband's was over 500 and mine was over 400. Yeah, we were paying a little over $1,000 a month for gap insurance for the two of us. Number one, our age doesn't help, but it's like now it's like I got a 45% discount basically. Okay, Elizabeth, we can say goodnight to Stephen. Stephen, I hope you had a great day today and that you did everything you wanted to do and you got a good time to play after dinner. And oh, wait, this is Monday. Isn't that WWE? I think. So if you watch WWE, I hope you had a good time watching it. And yeah, so that way, I hope you had a great evening. And since you're getting ready for bed, when you get all ready and it's time to crawl into bed, you can either stretch before you get in or stretch in the bed, I don't care. But when you get all cuddly down in the bed and all the covers tucked around and everything and you're ready to go to sleep and you have your sweet dreams, remember you can do whatever you want to in your dreams, okay? Yep. Mhm. And you have great dreams, young man. And be the good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Because tomorrow's Tuesday. So, when you wake up in the morning, you say, "Good morning, world. Here I am." And you have another great day tomorrow. And hopefully, we'll talk to you again then. You sleep well, young man. Love you. Good night.
Good night, Stephen. I do hope you had a wonderful day spending it with mom. And I hope that you will stretch your body out before bedtime, climb on in that bed and snuggle down and drift off to some beautiful sleepy times. And dream about all the things that make you happy. I'm sure you had a wonderful day today and enjoyed yourself because it's all about having the fun, right? So, tomorrow you wake up and have another great day. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Go to sleep. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Monster truck and NASCAR dreams. Good night, sweetheart. Good night. Good night, Stephen.
Well, if anybody has a Honda,
Wanda.
they just recalled over 100,000 vehicles. I don't know which ones or anything.
Holy cow.
So check out your recalls on your Hondas, if any of you have a Honda, because it just came up.
Did anyone see if Lisa has her live up yet?
It's
Wow.
live. Hello, Tammy B.
Hello, Miss Tammy.
She went to Disney today.
Oh, well then.
Mm-hmm. Is it up yet?
I'm not finding it.
You're still looking. Okay.
Okay, food will be here shortly. Sorry. No, you're welcome, Elizabeth.
Yes, Elizabeth, you're welcome anytime, sweetheart. You know, I would have to mention Reese's peanut butter cups, so I had to go get one.
No, she
Hmm.
doesn't have one up for today. Today's Monday. Did she go live on Mondays?
No,
Well, then she's not going live today. Why are we looking for her live to be set up?
that's right.
The Barbarian and your younger sibling should be pulling in soon.
Okay. I'm just hungry. I worked up an appetite today.
I don't know what you're looking at. I can't see. I can see from here down.
I can't go that high, but
I still can't see what it is you're talking about.
you have a flashlight right there.
That's not a regular flashlight.
No.
Where is my regular? Oh, there it is. You got grass all over you.
Yes. I worked up an appetite.
Fantastic, Kathy. She said she does have some positive and good news.
She
She
did.
had a stress test and everything is good with her heart. Good deal,
Woo-hoo!
honey. Yay.
That's always good.
I told a girlfriend of mine because I was feeling in the dumps one day, and Strictly has met this girlfriend, and I told her, you know, when I was in the dumps, um, I should just croak and forget it, because you get like that sometimes. And she looked at me with a questionable mark, and I said, but I'm not that lucky. I said, I'm too mean to die young. So, yeah. And we
Where's
laughed.
that? Looks like chrysocolla and quartz.
Hmm. Are
But
you
I don't
sending?
know. I might
Are
have
you?
to show it to Robbie and Lisa. They're on the way back. Good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that picture. Send it to my favorite peoples.
Hmm. Adrian, what is a banoffee pie?
What?
Banoffee pie.
Huh.
Never heard of that one.
Well, VAN
OFFE.
FFE. Banoffee pie is a British dessert with a base of crushed biscuits and butter, topped with a layer of caramel sauce, basically. Sliced bananas, whipped cream, often garnished with chocolate or coffee powder.
Oh, that sounds good. Oh, that sounds good.
That, ooh, I want one.
Yeah. Have you got a recipe for that, Adrian? You need to send that recipe. Send it to Tori.
I'm sorry. Sounds so good.
Yeah, it does.
It looks good too.
Oh my
I gotta quit
lord.
Googling. Let's Google and gain 500 pounds looking at it.
Yeah, right. Oh.
What is this rock? Question mark. I was talking to my phone.
Yes, I figured that.
So I sent out the calls to see, All right, peoples, everybody, look at this rock and tell me what it is, basically.
Yeah, right. It's condensed milk heated and cooled. Ooh,
That's how you make the caramel sauce.
the caramel sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yes, one.
I've done that before.
Hmm. You're sending the recipe. You're emailing the recipe to Tori, aren't you, Adrian? I love you. Please, pretty please. That sounds good. It's 1,000 calories a slice. That's okay. I'll live with it. Now, tonight I had chicken, coleslaw, spinach, corn, um, and my usual drink is water. So I had a really good dinner. Since I now can do a little cooking because I have some spices, and I found my others, but not all of them. But hopefully the rest will show up someplace. It's got to be in one of those boxes. Mm. I am really bad with Reese's peanut butter cups. I have to be honest. Yeah, I really am bad. And I keep them in the refrigerator. um, yeah, my problem is is that the refrigerator proceeds to call me, tell me, they're in here. Come get one. Continuously, yes. Oh, Lipton Southern iced tea mix. It tastes like sugar water. Ugh. But Southern tea isn't weak tea.
Oh, the iced tea. Just yeah, it's sweet.
But she says it tasted like sugar water. In
Huh.
other words, no tea. Like, yeah. No, I like if I'm drinking tea, I want to taste my tea too. Hello. Yeah. You don't even taste the tea? Oh dear.
That's sad.
Yeah. My mom used to make sun tea. Oh God, it's good. Oh yes, sun tea is the best. Yep. Yep. And I do not know where I think my sister took it. Her jug that she used to make sun tea in was perfect size for it. Just was perfect.
Did Robbie go live? I don't think so. Maybe.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out. Did he go live?
Hold on, I'm getting there. Oh my God, I can't spell. I don't
Okay.
know what it was that I typed, but it was not. No, his last stuff was from a day ago.
Okay.
He might have posted a short. No, that's that's not it. Video. Did he post a video? Nope.
What?
If he's got Scooter there today, they is working because he picked up Scooter last night.
Robbie did not go live.
Okay. She says It just popped up on her phone. Huh.
He was live a day ago.
Yeah, he went live yesterday at Gatorland.
That was
Is
his
that
last live.
that was his last live? Yeah.
Sun tea is where get a gallon jug and you put the water in it and you throw your tea bags in it and you stick it outside in the sun and let it brew outside.
Yep.
It brews at a slower pace, so it leaches the flavor out better and doesn't taste. It never gets bitter or anything like that.
Mhm.
I know some people will actually heat some water to melt the sugar in first and put that in the jug and then fill it with cold water the rest of the way and throw the tea bags in and then let it soak.
My mom did not sweeten her tea till it got to her glass.
That doesn't work well
She would
unless you're using not sugar.
on her sun tea. Yeah, it works fine. Because
Only
before she'd put it from the jug. She'd put it in a glass, put the sugar in it, mix it up, put her lemon in it because she liked a little lemon, and then she'd add her ice cubes. She says, "Oh, cool, but it couldn't do it here. No sun here." Uh,
Is also if you have a window where the sun comes through, you can put it in the window as well.
yeah. Because if you're okay, because you want it to get the water a little warm. So if you do it in your house in a window, that's good too. My mom used to set it out on the back deck. Sat out there and just was, okay, it's been there long enough. She'd look at the color of it and say, yep, that's it, and bring it in. She knew what the color she wanted was, so yeah.
Ay, this whole not being able to get up and move,
It's cramping your style?
it is.
Oh,
Usually I go in there and help get the food ready for everybody.
mhm.
And I can't do that. It's like I have to say, Oliver, get me this, kind of thing. And it's like,
Yeah.
why? Oh, he's in the way?
Barbarian's got him and mom's plates, and he's going to ask.
Oh, I'm sorry, Purrs.
You will get your barbarian.
I want to go there. I'm sorry. What did you do to your back?
And the lady was very kind. She goes, "Well, you know how to do all that." She's like, "Oh, please, that's fine." So,
As long as they gave me my. We had to wait for it to cook.
I guess so. Yeah, it was like a 40-minute wait.
At least they didn't give us the wrong chicken
Yeah,
like they did before.
but no, her son was there bothering her. He looked younger than me. He was like, "Mom, mom, mom," and she's like, "What?" But they weren't busy. It's just drive-through was full.
Ribs and hot dogs with no bread and a salad. Oh, ruptured discs. I'm sorry.
Oh. That's, oh, that's bad. Yeah.
Yeah, Purse has a ruptured disc and
Oh.
cysts, and her back's hurting her.
I have a friend that had a ruptured disc, and they went in. It was an outpatient surgery, but they went in and did something that it put some goopage in there. I don't know exactly what it is, so that it stopped that.
I found out like for mine because I'm bone to bone.
Mm-hmm.
I made a smart ass comment about they should be able to go in there with like this little jack and jack it up and then stick a little thing in there and let And I found out they can do that. They prefer not to
Yeah,
because of the cost. Insurance prefers not to because of the cost.
right.
So I have to play the stupid insurance game with my back after I get where I can actually go to PT again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bread's. Um, I'm supposed to be watching no bread, no breadcrumbs, and my chicken is supposed to be skinless now. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Marcia.
And you're laughing.
I'm sorry, Marcia. I'm getting ready to eat fried chicken, Marcia.
You're not nice.
Well, it was something I could get someone to go out and get because I'm not standing up in the kitchen cooking when I can't put weight on my foot.
No.
Oliver wasn't feeling good and went and laid down for an hour and woke up a few hours later.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just need have you looked at a doctor to check you out for your foot, Marcia?
That's what I have to find out tomorrow from my daughter. What days? Because there's certain days we have to schedule certain things that have to get done. So I'll find out what days I can schedule a doctor for. That doesn't, so that I don't mess up one of the other plans of things that we have to get done with things that I need done. And she's got to help me.
So
So,
now I have to figure out, do I go with the one that weighs a little bit
Remember
less?
that has lied once again. She
Huh?
said she don't eat mashed potatoes. She said she doesn't eat mashed potatoes.
oh, I like biscuits, Pers.
That's
And yeah,
what I looked at her the other day and I was like, that's a lie. She's like, I don't eat mashed potatoes. I don't eat mashed potatoes and gravy.
now
Okay.
I did buy, okay,
Oh,
I'm bad.
you said you didn't want mac.
I bought sourdough bread, but this is done by um, a lady here in where I live, and she was at Saturday's farmer's market, and I have had it at my daughter's house, and she makes a sourdough, and it is so freaking good, it's ridiculous.
Hmm.
Cinnamon raisin swirl, and it is absolutely freaking fantastic.
Not a typical sourdough bread.
No, no, she has the regular sourdough bread, which is good, which hers is really good. And then she has this cinnamon raisin swirl, which is just like, oh my God, you could sit there and nibble on the whole thing till it's all gone. Yeah, yeah.
Did you just bring a big toad in here?
He's not a big toad. He's a little guy. Look at him.
I see him. You're scared to death. Think if someone picked you up like that. Coming here with a toad.
So, as a matter of fact,
Yes, hers. Biscuits, butter, and honey.
what? No, this is Monday, Tammy B. She normally doesn't go on Mondays anymore. She's taking Mondays off.
Just like I take off Saturdays, Lisa takes off Mondays.
Mm-hmm.
Unless something remarkable happens.
Yeah.
It's okay. I always forget and I always go look for it.
We forget what day it is, yeah. Hmm.
Because sometimes some extraordinary stuff happens and then she has to go live. I mean, like, you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, good fresh bread. Just plain fresh bread. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that is num num. Oh, Lisa is going to go live.
Ooh.
If you have a live setup, Lisa. Hmm. She is going to go live. So,
Yeah, her thumbnails for today. Okay.
I looked earlier and there wasn't one for today. There was one for July.
Mm.
So, I forgot what the name of it was.
Well, Pers, it's 9 o'clock for you. It's 10 o'clock for us Eastern people.
She doesn't have one up right now, does she? Oh, yes, she does. Haha. Good timing then for me to figure that out. Huh?
Perfect timing.
Yep. It wasn't when I looked the first time, and now it is. So.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. Threw myself down a hill. I mean, downstairs, but I'm fine.
Yeah.
But it is getting close to that time,
Mm-hmm.
isn't it?
I told her, thank heavens, she didn't do anything to her fingers, because that's her job. Hello?
That's why they x-rayed my hand. Because the top of my left hand has a bruise on it. A rather large bruise.
I'm beginning to think you did a Gerald McBoing boing down the steps.
All I know is I did not hit my head. And I know I went down at least 4 stairs. That's it. Purse. 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 Chrysocolla and quartz. What?
Steps, not stairs. 4 steps.
Steps. Steps, not stairs. Steps
Stairs, you fell down 4.
of the steps. Yes, dear. Do you remember where I was standing the last time you saw me? Before I was on the floor?
At the top of the stairs.
Oh, I did not fall that far.
Yeah, I walked out the bathroom and you were at the top going down. I look away from you for 1 second. Go into my bedroom, grab my wallet, and I hear a thud.
Thud. Evidently, when I fall down steps, I go thud.
Okay, tell Pers. Yeah, Chrysocolla and quartz. Yeah, okay. Okay, Adrian. Good night, sweetheart. Sleep well. It's 2:28 a.m. She better get to bed. Oops, time flies. Yep. Ren, are you still here? Or did Ren fall asleep? Because I was going to ask her if she's heard from Hannah, because we didn't hear from Hannah today.
Ah. I muted myself.
What for?
So did Paris hear me say it was Chrysocolla and quartz?
Yeah, she says, okay, thank you.
Okay. So I must have muted after that. But thank everybody for coming and hanging out with me today. It is deeply appreciated. I just wanted to give everybody the update on why Tori didn't go live yesterday. So now you know what I did. All you knew is that I didn't go live because I was at the ER. So now you know why.
Oh, well, we could have had a live out of the ER. That would have been really thrilling.
I didn't want to do that because I was afraid that they might have problems with me doing that.
Mm-hmm. Probably would have, yeah.
Because they come out yelling people's names.
Uh-huh.
And that would be bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Because it would be people who did not consent to having their name broadcast on the internet.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Consent is sexy. And when you're doing stuff without consent, you're not being sexy. You're being a troll. So, everybody, have a good one. And I will talk to you tomorrow. I'm feeling fine, Marla. I did not break anything. I just have a Lisfrac ligament injury. And that is spelled Lisfrac. Lisfrac or Frank. Lisfranc or Lisfrac? I can't remember. Let me look at that again. It is Lisfra. It's Liz Frank. Lisfrank. I mean C. Lisfranc. The Liz Frank ligament injury. So I have to go to an orthopedist, and the first available appointment was Monday morning. So that's what I'm going to do.
Yep.
And we'll see how that goes. So, but I should be on tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'll figure it out. Because that's what I do. But until then, you all have a wonderful night tonight. I am getting one of those foot scooter things that you kneel on. It should be here tomorrow, so that I can do something other than sit around and tell people what to do. Yeah. It's a thing, people.
Well, I'd like to have somebody just here to be able to tell them what to do.
Yeah, I know. You have Marvin.
Yes, I do. I tell him what to do frequently.
So I will talk to you all tomorrow. I have no ideas what I'm going to do.
Marla says, no wheelies.
Mentions is here. He's saying bye, y'all.
Well, see, I didn't know he was here because um, it was running a little late, but I was going to do a PSA, but he wasn't here, so yeah.
So everybody, go get your bio break. Wash your hands with soap and water. Rinse them off. Dry them with a towel. And then go get your snack and your drink. And when you get back to your device, you will be at Two Leaves in a Pod, because while it is Monday, she is going live today. Let's see what she has to say. Hello, Monica Leal. And okay, we'll go take a quick shower.
Yeah.
Dry your body off. Don't run through the house shaking to get water everywhere, Marla.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you can if you really, really want to. You have to clean your own house. So if you want around the house and air dry, you can.
I do.
Curtains. Neighbors shouldn't be seeing that. And you never know what trolls are peeking around lurking.
Yeah.
So you guys have a wonderful night, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.
Bye, all.